All right. Can everybody hear us okay? We're live.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Oh, I will turn that down.
Is that...
Yeah, it's probably going to... I was just checking some audio things earlier. I turned that off.
Gotcha. Awesome. We are live, and today is... What is it?
Today
Sunday... Is it Sunday?
It is Sunday. September 20th.
Sunday, September 20th. So it doesn't feel like a weekend, but nothing really does anymore.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming and sharing this Sunday afternoon with us, or your Sunday evening, or your Monday morning.
Monday morning,
depending on what part of the globe you're from.
I guess if you're in Australia, it's Monday morning already.
Yeah.
People are going to work, or
yes. So yeah, if you were in some of our old streams, you probably remember the cute little things that pop up. I found them in a folder, and I applied them to this new stream. And I'm kind of just calling this a new stream. Basically, what we had done about 10 months ago or so versus now,
like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just enabled them basically. So yeah, they're nice. I remember Jasmine used to do more of the when you set that up, you used to do a little bit more of the technical stuff.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying my hand at it with Brandon's help, of course.
Yeah, I am not very tech savvy.
Yeah, I've added a ton of new photos to the slideshow. So yeah, if you see your photo there, just say, "Hey, yay, that's my photo," or you don't have to, but enjoy.
That's true. Yeah.
I had to. I noticed what I had to do with a lot of them is resize them.
Oh. So
feel free to send them in whatever size, but I'm resizing them. I think helps
to make them smaller. You mean, or make them bigger?
I made them smaller because people will send us things. They're like 50 inches by 70 some inches.
Oh, yeah. And if you're not like printing it out.
Right. So what I had noticed is I noticed a few of them hadn't shown up on last stream, and I think they didn't show up because they're too big.
Oh.
So there might be an issue with that. So
there's a maximum size or something.
Since they're teeny anyway, they don't need to be huge. But so as I get them in the future, I'm going to resize them, and it'll just be part of the process. It's not a big deal. I don't want people to have to worry about what size they're sending me. I can easily do it in Photoshop.
That's good.
Yeah. So but yeah, so you'll see even more. I think we have I think we've received a couple hundred images.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
So
I haven't even posted like at Facebook or anything.
Right. But yeah, some of them are they're the coolest thing. I love them because you'll get a mix of coloring pages. Right now I see somebody they're in their wedding dress showing off their tattoo.
Oh wow.
Somebody just showing that their products that they love from Jasmine.
Aww.
Or their displays. I love how creative people are with their displays. They're showing off their pin collections.
End up on how people put them all on their wall.
Yeah, it's so super cool. I just think it's neat. It's just
seeing that.
Really cool way to show off your stuff. I recently saw people. I'm even like poaching because I saw somebody had posted beautiful frame job of autographed Dragon Con key cards.
Oh,
I was like, we got to get that up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
that's
and
neat.
they sent it. I was like, can you send that to me? Yeah, and I added that car that everybody was talking about for a while.
That was
so that's in there somewhere.
Voodoo fairy.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Did you add that big food truck van that has my mermaids on it?
I didn't add that.
That would be.
Oh,
okay.
I'd have to find that image again. Maybe you can show.
I know where it is.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
I know
definitely...
I know the food truck company out of Miami that did it.
Right. So today is kind of in Florida's kind of a rainy day.
It is. It's weird. It looks like it's nighttime all day. It's one of those freaky sort of times.
But yeah, there's somebody took some pictures, candid shots from shows. I see Amber in there.
My sister.
Yeah. And I'm just letting her do it. Not asking for permission. So it should be random. Hopefully it all works perfectly. But yeah, and there's a picture of fans there, for example.
Cool.
Fans, the kind you cool yourself off with.
Yes, not like, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and those those fans are, gosh, have we ever, besides prizes, have we ever had them available any other way besides live events?
Bamboo fans?
Yeah.
No, I've just had them for prizes for people, and then we've had them at live events. Usually indoor events that have a lot of people, or when it's like at the Ren Fair and it's hot outside.
Gotcha. I saw one that was...
What's happening right now?
Yeah.
What was that?
I saw a photo that was sideways. I really tried to straighten them all. I'll just go through them again. I get so many that it's hard. But so if you see one, that's my bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about pictures that now you can't. They remember how they were when you took them on your phone, so they always turn sideways even after you turn them sideways.
Yeah, but I swear I've been through. I've
I've
raked my fingers through that twice. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's the same picture.
Oh, well, at any rate,
Tigger.
If you see your pictures sideways, don't take it personally. Matt will sort it soon.
Yeah, so it should be. I'm seeing some of the same ones repeat. Hopefully it's just, now I'm seeing new ones. So
oh, good.
Who knows? It's something I have little to no control over.
It's when things are allegedly random, sometimes they're actually random.
I just, Jasmine, if you can look up.
What?
I'm watching it live.
Oh, yeah. I just have a monitor in here that's like there.
I just saw the one, the autographed key cards. Okay, I'll shut up. I've just put a lot of work into it.
Oh, so. Can I talk real quick about what I'm working on?
Absolutely,
so
I'll shut up.
A new original or anything. This is what I'm working on here is one of my hand embellished canvas giclées, one of the Masterpiece limited editions. So this is when the original painting was already sold. So and then we do 5 of the hand embellished ones where I go in and paint little details. So this is one that somebody just bought like this a day or two ago. So I'm painting up the details now and getting ready to sign it and ship it off to whoever won it or purchased it. I guess it would be a purchase. Yeah.
So somebody in the room asked, where is the other painting from last week, Hyacinth Blue?
Oh, Hyacinth Blue is on my other easel. I'll bring her over after a little bit. I'll probably just be a few minutes on this one, and I'll show off Hyacinth Blue, but mostly today I'm going to be working on another new painting called Darling Dragonling 6, which has kind of a funny story behind it, and I'll talk about that when I start on her. But I'll finish up on this one after a few minutes of doing some hand embellishment signing. What number was this one, Maddie?
This is number 3. I had the little paper printed out for you.
I'm sure you did, but it's probably at my other easel or something.
Okay, I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. It's number 3 out of 5.
Number 3, no personalization.
Number 3 out of 5, no personalization. All right. So yeah, when things are numbered, they're actually numbered. If it's out of 5, that means that we have made 5 of these that I have gone through and painted little details on.
And she has the cutest hair ever.
She has pretty great hair.
I remember that series when we had brought them to Corey Helford.
Yeah.
And I just kept looking at their hair.
They have very cute.
And I was like, oh, that's the cutest little hair.
Yeah.
So her and her sisters.
And she has 2 sisters that kind of go with her. We have prints. Was that the last one of these masterpieces, or is there 2 left?
There are 2 left.
There are 2 left. Okay.
If somebody bought them up real quick, unless the website did its job and said no more left, they get 4 and 5. But often we put you put the number 5
up for
on
auction.
eBay.
Yeah,
not always.
Not always. Sometimes like 2 people will buy it at the same time, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I can auction them. But
how many easels does Jasmine have in this house, Angela? I mean, I guess she could answer that.
In this specific house, I have this drafting table, which is what you usually see me on here. Then I have a very, very large easel about 10 feet from here in my studio. I haven't shown that one really, but we are going to have set up a camera for that. That's when I work on my bigger paintings. Then I have, off to my right, I have a travel easel that actually rolls around. And then I have a tabletop easel also. So I guess 4 easels here. And I have a travel, actually I have a travel one too. Then in Kansas City, I have a big drafting table in that studio and 2 smaller easels. One is at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival. And in London, I just have 1 main tabletop easel. And that's all my easels, I think. Oh, I also have that little gorilla one that goes in a backpack.
Yeah.
I love that one.
You have a few of the little ones. Some of them are
better than others.
You just kind of wear out. after a while.
I know. Well, sometimes if it's ones that I've used outside and like shoved it in the dirt and put it up at run fairs. And
Marty says he has a travel electric guitar.
Really? Is it one of the ones that's just like the strings on a stick?
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the new cool things?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, gosh, I don't know.
Those look like
Marty
you can
is...
kind of travel with those anywhere.
Yeah, what you got? Show us what you got, Marty.
Show us what you got.
We do have raffles today.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody that's new to the room, it's just a normal one, says Marty.
Oh, gotcha.
Anybody that's new to the room, you if you want to win the raffle, or enter the raffle rather, you type in !raffle, and it's important that you follow the room, otherwise you won't win.
Follow the room, like follow me.
Right, only followers of the Jasmine's Twitch channel.
Okay.
Can
Which is
win
free.
A prize.
Just the little.
It's absolutely
purple
free.
Heart
it's just
thing.
a click.
Just click that, and that makes it so you are a valid follower.
Will there be another Oracle deck? Gosh, you'll probably just keep doing them forever.
Probably. Yeah.
Do you have any currently that are in the
I'm
works?
trying to think. The Alice one is the one that just came out most recently, and we are talking about doing another one. We had a few ideas, and I don't know which one would be next. We thought about doing one that's just like a Strangeling Oracle that is just about some of the illustrations that have been in my books, and then Lucy Cavendish wanted to do another one as also, and we thought about maybe doing a follow-up to Oracle of Shadows and Light. So we'll see. It's a weird time to try to get new projects like that started, and I do have a couple other things I have to finish before I do something big like that. But yeah, I would say big definite yes on that. I think we'll probably be working on the next new coloring book, I think, before the next new Oracle deck. But I'm not sure. It's the same publisher, so they kind of spread them out a bit.
Yes. Just like peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, I realize that I love it too much.
Segueing. Yeah, you do love peanut butter a lot, babe.
Is that a bell I hear? Oh, that was Kitty. Yeah,
oh,
April.
Yeah. Who was it?
I think it was Sunshine.
All of our cats have little bells, so we can hear them when they're running.
Oh wait, it could have been Rio. Oh. I see Rio looking at me. She's licking her lips. That means she wants treats.
I bet she does.
Get treats later.
Yes, Rio.
Fat kitty.
So I'll show you a little bit about what I'm doing here. You can see where I've signed my name in paint and also put the date, well, the year 20 for 2020. And number 3 out of 5 because I've made 2 of these already, number 1 and number 2, and this is number 3. This is the smallest one we do of these sizes of the Masterpiece Edition, so they go all the way up to like 48-inch big ones. And these are super cute. They come ready to hang. You can see it's wrapped on wooden boards on the back. I go in and I write all the details about the limited edition and everything in there too.
It's pretty awesome.
But in the meantime, I'm still painting. I use the same paints I do in my original paintings when I do the hand embellishments. So when I'm painting little hairs and things on there, it's the same as when I painted her to begin with. Makes each one a little bit different too. Like if you line all 5 of them up, they'd say that one's a little bit different than that one. That one's a little bit different than that one.
Angela asks, what deck is both of your favorites? I think she's asking what my favorite deck is and what yours. Mine is Beautiful Creatures Tarot.
Oh, the tarot deck. Yeah, with Schiffer published.
So I guess it's not an Oracle
deck. That one's actually a tarot deck.
It's a big old, yeah, it's a nice one.
I'm trying to think which one's my favorite. That is a nice one. I think that one's got way more cards too, since it's a tarot deck and it's got bonus cards, so it's like
maybe that's why
80 cards as opposed to the Oracle decks, which usually have like 45. I like the vampire deck a lot, and I think some people were not turned off by it, but they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be all dark and scary." But Lucy did such a good job of making it a very balanced deck when she came up with the
Totally.
ideas
It's
for the
almost
cards.
like it's her job to do that or something.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's almost like she's famous for it or
no,
something.
she's fantastic, and
Yeah.
she works with a lot of people.
She does. She
So
works with
that must be a pain.
Well, if it is, she doesn't show it because she does a marvelous job.
I like the vampire deck too. Lynn.
Yeah,
I'd
as
say
far as
that's
the paintings that are in, that's probably my favorite.
That was one they struggled with.
Yeah,
I think Lucy struggled with because looking at the vampire as
they
she's
think
trying
each
to,
one's going to have negative energy in it or something, you know?
Yeah, she really struggled with it. But I remember that she saw them as wise old things.
Yeah,
vampires.
And if you look at it as, hey, these are people that have seen generations pass and empires fall and
advice
all
they
that.
could give to mortals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a good way to look at it. Well, that's kind of the approach they take in, like, the more fairy sort of decks that have, hey, advice from fairies or mermaids, because you could think of that as being something that has lived a very, very long time.
Nintendo guy says, I like a redwood deck. Ha.
Ha.
I like Yellowwood.
A treat.
Yellowwood. Just because I like
because of those billboards everywhere. No.
The vampire is. Go ahead.
What was it?
I was just reading a comment. But we're on Oracle decks for some reason today. Hey,
yeah.
You know, if you stick around for hour 3 at the very end of our broadcast, you will get the chance to win an Oracle deck.
Oh yeah, hey. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about what the prizes were at all, did we?
Yeah, no, we didn't. you have the pin over there, right?
I don't know, maybe. I got some pins over here. Oh, I dropped my brush. Are you coming to help me, Maddie?
I was just helping you look. Oh, here is. This is the exclusive, but you also have some neat info for this.
Yeah. But where's the September pin? Did one of the cats get it? One of the cats get it? No, it's probably Sunshine. Well, oh, shoot. Is it upside down over by my office computer?
That's what it was last time. Did you wear it?
No.
Well, you'd think I'd have that.
Also, I haven't gone anywhere for like a year. So,
It's around here.
Well, we have a really cool pen, and Matt can find it. We'll mail it to you.
But show them the scarecrow first. Oh, here it is. Silly.
It's under the painting. Okay.
There you go, silly.
Okay. Silly. Okay. Here it is. So our current pin of the month, being September, is.
That's a good pen.
It is. It's Pastel Milagros Corazon, which is from my Dia de Muertos series. She's holding a little heart with little Milagros charms on it.
That will be prize number 2.
And that will be the second prize? Okay. That'll be the second prize of the evening. We do it once every hour on the hour approximately. And the first prize is the Scarecrow, because it is getting to be that time of year, isn't it?
Yes, because you don't watch chat really, Jasmine, and you don't know. The little bot constantly reminds people what the prize currently is.
Oh, really?
And how to enter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's helpful.
Yeah. But then the first prize, the first thing we're doing is the Scarecrow print, and I will autograph it for you, and it is currently our print of the month, or print of the week. So if you don't win her here, you can purchase her up at Strangeling.com on sale for $11.99, and I signed the backs of those and mailed them to you anywhere in the world also.
Yay, thank you, Zadie.
Oh, what was the magic noise?
Follow.
Oh, thank you for following me up here.
I think I can change the magic noise.
And then the last prize of the evening will be when we sign off about 2.5, 3 hours from now, and
that's the mighty prize wheel. I will show you guys what it looks like. Remember, this is just I just think it's cool. So this is theoretical. Nobody's actually going to win this prize, but potentially you would have won. Oh, thank you, Kitty Vicious. A portrait pin set too. Ooh, so any of you guys that missed out on that wackiness. Oh, pin sets! I love them. I love them.
We all love them.
And yeah, they're.
Hey, we've got a new pin set though, and it's probably my favorite one that I've done so far. in the works now. I haven't shown it off to anybody, so keep an eye out. Probably in the next week or so, I'll show off what it's gonna look like, and then once we get them and they're all finished and put them together, I'll let you Patreon people know first what time and date it will go live for the pin set, because as we all know, they do sell out very quickly, and I want to make sure my Patreon people can get in there and get their monitor set up or whatever you got to do ahead of time.
So Polar Oros says they call you Aunt Jasmine.
Well,
I don't know who they are.
Oh, I do have a lot of nieces and nephews.
Oh, it's Ruthie.
Oh, Ruthie! Oh,
I go by Abigail now.
Oh, Abigail! Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
For heaven's sake, haven't seen you forever. Happy to see you up here at Twitch.
Yes.
For heaven's sake, it's funny. I've seen a handful of nieces and nephews up here. And I never know who it is at first because everybody's got different names online, etc. Because let me think, I've seen on pretty much all sides of the family now. I've seen somebody up here. So
they're the cool people in the family.
Yeah.
That generation.
Yeah, I was going to say, not everybody. Some of my family, I think,
honestly
have no idea
think
about any
that
of this.
too.
What's that, baby?
I totally honestly think that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Yep. Aw, we miss you too.
My gosh, yes. We didn't even get anything resembling cousin camp this year.
No. Bah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, I think I might have had a question.
Oh.
Well, hang out with us, Abigail.
Sure.
Oh, hello.
Well,
I wouldn't expect to see you live. I'm Australian. Oh, it's Kitty Vicious, who just...
Hey.
But I own like 1 billion of your coloring books.
Oh, thank you.
And you have been a massive inspiration toward me going to art school.
Oh, fabulous.
Very cool.
Wow.
Very
That's so
cool.
cool. It's funny you mention that. The publishers we're talking about who do the coloring books are actually out of Australia. That's like my main publishers for some reason are in Australia. I need one of these years. I need to get out there because I have a lot of friends and family or who live out there, and people who have known me from publishing and stuff.
We have our publishing friends would probably help us out to some degree, as far as maybe some sort of we could
like
be
Lucy
pretty limited.
does. Lucy, I know, goes to like the is it the Mind Body Spirit ones, the big conventions they do there?
I don't know. Kidia, do you know, or is it Kisha? Do you know about what is a cool event to attend?
Yeah, there's one big event that's like it's kind of like a psychic stuff event.
Yeah,
but
is it one of the big cities there?
Yeah, and I can't remember where it is, but I know that the publishers sometimes go there, and I think Lucy goes there and does like panels or talks or whatever.
Yeah, gosh, I mean, we've certainly been invited there enough.
Yeah, I know.
It would be really nice to get 2 first-class tickets.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like Australia, but it's all the way down in Australia. Yeah.
Supernova, which is a pop culture event.
Oh, okay. That's
like
a Comic-Con type.
We do really well at pop culture events.
Yeah.
We do. I mean, fantastic at the smaller niche. I'm trying to think of a good kind of a new age event,
like lifestyle events.
Yeah, they just don't seem as wacky and huge.
No,
as
the
a
ones
pop
that
culture.
We do are ones that are we're there in a professional capacity, like we're there to wholesalers or like to publishers or something.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would say that those events that are not as big and glitzy and glamoury are often more fun.
I would too. I would agree
for
with
me,
that. Yeah,
personally,
when events get bigger, they get more and more. I mean, I don't want to sound like it's corporate or whatever, but they get slicker and more the same every one you go to.
One, I feel like I have a store. The other one, I feel like I have a little shop.
Yeah, I like feeling like
does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think
I know what you mean. Sometimes it feels more like it's a gathering of a bunch of artisans, and sometimes it feels like a strip mall and you're just renting a spot,
Of course, I will say after you started introducing pins or badges, as they say in the UK, it kind of got a little bit more wacky.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Yeah, well,
That's okay.
That's...
Oh, Jasmine, if you ducked your head just it would merge into the background below.
The background below? Oh wait, like in the other camera?
No, on the background on the OBS screen.
Oh.
You don't know what I'm...
No, I don't
No,
know what
I'm
you're
just
talking
messing with
about.
you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like you see how there's an eye peeking underneath your face camera?
What? An eye peeking under it?
Yeah.
Oh, from the background,
Yeah,
like on
you
the
can,
website
if you
or whatever?
if you like lowered your head in just such a way,
Mhm.
you could like make your face match with them.
Like that? Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think if we lined it up, it could. Yeah, that could be really funny. Like
That's confusing.
you have to.
Okay. It's because
I'm
my
just being
paintings
weird.
look like me. That's funny. That one does at least.
I gotta have my fun.
Yeah. Let's
So
getting
today,
close to
Jasmine, is a
being
very special
done.
day.
Oh, is it?
Not as special for us, probably,
Oh.
but it's special nonetheless. It's a National Pepperoni Pizza Day.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we can have vegetarian pepperoni.
Yeah, but I just don't see it all that much. I remember
You literally bought some fig pepperoni. Or whatever that stuff is. That's figs.
it's
That stuff's
yeah, it
good.
doesn't taste like pepperoni, but it's good. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's a.
What's that one company that makes the really? It makes.
Oh,
like,
I think
good
I see
pepperoni.
Sunshine.
Oh, do you?
Yep. I'll get her. Sunshine, come here. Don't get on top of the refrigerator.
Oh, scheisse.
Come here. Come here, sweetie.
Oh, I hear her jingling. Yeah, have you ever heard that jingling noise? That's their little collars.
Oh, she does. She is.
She doesn't want to be on the
She's
TV.
pulling threads out of the shirt. It's my Glastonbury shirt.
Oh, no, there she are. Oh, baby. There's my baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've got your Glastonbury shirt on, don't you, Maddie?
Yes, I do.
There's my sunshine, my only sunshine. Oh, there you are, look. Oh, you're so pretty. People can hear her purring. Can they hear her purring?
Can you guys hear her purring?
Aw. I put her by the mic.
Oh, you go do your homework.
Oh, yeah.
Abigail.
Your homework is probably more important than whatever is happening here.
And we'll catch up. We'll figure out something.
There you go, Dine. Yay,
Homework
and I
on a
didn't get
Sunday.
any cat hair on my painting.
Man, I remember leaving homework till Sunday. Like
Oh.
Sunday, sometimes Monday morning.
Monday morning, or just not at all. But she's just about finished here, so now that I'm going to write on the back of her real quick. I'll just do that on here if you guys don't mind. But then I'll start working on, I'll show you guys how Hyacinth Blue is turning out, and then I'll also show you start working on the new Dragonling painting that some of you Patreon people might have seen. Do I have one of those fine pens over here, babe, for the back?
What is it? What are you looking for?
I found one.
Oh,
Pen
okay.
that signed the back of the
Gotcha.
pen, the thingy. Number 3. So with these ones that we make ourselves here at home, my Masterpiece Editions, I don't make a separate piece of paper for them. I actually write the authentication stuff on the back instead of having a certificate, because that way it will never get separated or lost or I don't know, photocopied or anything. So that way it's always written on the back.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
How do you feel about people doing masterwork studies of your art?
If it's for school, yeah, that's fine. As long as you don't try to sell it or make money off of it or put it online and say you did it. If you're doing it for school, absolutely, that's fine.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is number 3 out of 5. And this one is Resurrected Velociraptor is the title, right, Maddie?
I believe so.
Is it Resurrected or Resurrection? Resurrected.
Resurrected, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure. If not, they're getting a special one.
Yeah. So I always write the title on the back. Resurrected Velociraptor, which is a type of dinosaur.
I could see that so clearly.
Oh, can you?
Again, that camera,
Oh,
I can see it
good.
very clearly.
Yeah, I think it's like, well, I didn't do much writing or drawing on the old one because old video camera we had that was on the easel it would just kind of look like a blurry gray mess sometimes.
Yeah, totally would. I was asking because I wanted to do some practice with oils based on an oracle card draw. So thank you for answering.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're just doing it yourself at home, you're not like putting it online to print out or sell to people or anything like that. That's absolutely fine.
Getting up your skills.
Yeah.
Do we need to be here to win? Have homework to do also. I don't think you need to be here to win. But you're only entered for the first raffle, or you're only entered for the most current raffle that you've entered. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. So like each hour you're
right. So
that
next hour you're not automatically entered into the next raffle.
So like right now
that was the old lazy big enveloping way.
Okay. So like right now people would be entering for the print, and then the next hour would be for the pin, and then the next hour is for the prize wheel.
Yep.
Okay. And you just enter each hour. You could always just check in each hour.
You can.
Have your younger sibling look at it for you.
You are very welcome.
Feel bad that I'm taking all these people away from their homework. I mean, I don't really feel bad, but.
Oh, Jasmine, did I tell you that I got we were talking about Breath of the Wild last week, Zelda.
Oh,
I got the motorcycle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember I saw that when you were playing Super Mario Kart, the one that's on the Switch. And I was like, why does Link have a motorcycle? And I guess it's in the actual game for Breath of the Wild. That is so cool.
Oh, Kittia says, "Oof, that is a hard quest." What I did is I took photos of each of the little pillars. Yeah, so when you get the quest, the for those of you who know what the game is, there are 4 heroes that are kind of like spirits that give Link powers in the game, and you go and kind of relive their trials, and these pillars pop up, and then you have to go to each of the locations, and you can take pictures with your, basically Link kind of has a funny little in-game iPhone called a Sheikah Slate, and go to those locations, and they're just really bizarre quests. And apparently this was part of the DLC pack, which to some, if they got the game in 2017, was very new and cool and neat. To me, it's all new and cool and neat, so I'm a little bit behind.
Yay!
Lovely. Do you want me to? Can I grab that?
Yeah, you can grab it from me.
Now, what'll happen from here is, I think Jasmine said earlier, I'll put a hanger on it.
Yeah, Matt will
and I will ship it out to the customer.
Take it up in the workshop. He will put the wire hanger on the back, so that way, when the customer, it's already told, they hang it up on the wall. They just need to have a nail or a picture hanger on the wall, and you can hang it up with the wire.
Oh,
pretty nifty.
So Abigail says they can multitask and watch, and no problem.
Thank you, sweetie.
Alrighty. Well, why doesn't Ellie come and watch?
Yeah, Ellie. Yeah, did Ellie and Theo ever pop in here? Or are they not allowed on Twitch? I don't know. I don't know if I'm a good auntie.
I think if Theo got in here, he'd probably start watching people play video games.
Yeah, Theo is a video game sort of guy. Hey, I did watch my nephew on his broadcast, my nephew Fox, playing his violin the other day on Zoom. It's the first time I actually saw or used Zoom before. Oh, hey, I was going to show you guys Hyacinth Blue real quick, just so you can see.
I'm not a fan of Zoom.
I'd never seen Zoom before. We didn't have it so they could see us, though. It showed them.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Zoom.
Oh, okay. I'm going to get...
Woohoo, Tammy. I like your Jasmine rose. I'll show off mine too.
Your what?
Bom, bom, bom. It's a cute little sticker.
Oh.
That awesome people get.
Oh, cool. Oh, like in the room, like in the chat room? Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Well, here is Hyacinth Blue as she is now. Some of you guys watched me this week. Finally, we got the Patreon paint cam working. What was that? Thursday?
We had
Was
some
it
problems
Thursday?
on it. With,
Yeah, but when we actually had it up, was it on
Monday,
Thursday? Or
yeah,
was that...
and I think we
Okay.
you said Tuesday at 1?
Oh yeah, I'll be back there this Tuesday at 1.
Right. So
this is the Patreon only one, and I was working on Hyacinth Blue, so those of you who saw her last weekend on Twitch probably looks a bit different now. So I put some color and started working on the background a bit more.
Right, and that one is not as interactive as.
Oh no, my Patreon Pink Cam is it's basically just the video that you would see on Twitch, and there isn't like a chat room or there's no talking. I don't talk. I'm basically just here by myself, and you can just watch me when I'm working on.
Right.
But I get more painting done.
Yeah, you definitely.
So it's like people
it
who really want to watch
fast.
painting or are interested in buying the paintings, things like that. It's a good one to watch because you can just see what I'm basically doing.
Mimi says she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's turning out lovely. I'll probably be working on her more this coming week, maybe on my Patreon Pink Cam. Again, that will be Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time next time, and that will just be for the Patreon people. It is $1 or more.
Right. So if you want to watch Jasmine paint, and you're thinking about doing this like a couple times a week, maybe.
Yeah, during the week.
Yeah. So you join Patreon, and it's just for Patreon people. So it's like a little perk.
Yeah, it's one of the perks that comes with being any level of Patreon.
Yeah, if you just gave
even like the $1 literally helps an awful lot.
It's the last link I just posted there.
Is it really?
Well,
okay. Is it because I was talking about it?
Just because we're talking about it.
Oh, okay. So it's not that much of a coincidence. But anyways, you can. I also do a lot more zooming in when we do the paint cam on Patreon, so that you can see a lot more small details, and I'll work on one thing for a longer period of time, and because there's not all this other stuff, because I'm not being distracted by questions and Maddie and stuff. Although Maddie did kind of come in and distract me.
I came in and did my little gerbil impression.
Well, one time I went out to go to the bathroom and I came back and you were like sitting here in the chair.
Yes.
Okay. But anyways, I will get my other painting that I'll be working on today, and I will put this one back.
Reminds me a little bit of the Yahoo camera from way back, just much better streaming quality. Actually, the streaming quality should be better this time. I think I fixed an issue.
No, the Yahoo camera was my old one.
Right. Yeah. No, I know. I know. It's Katie. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Katie Harmon.
Oh.
Not artist Katie.
Oh, I was gonna say I know both of
Kansas City Katie.
I was gonna say I know both of those Katies, and they're from way back in the late 90s. Oh
so Kazamaka is making 2 pizzas.
Holy cow.
One is pepperoni, and one is triple cheese. One of their kids is vegetarian.
Nice.
I am too.
Me too. I was gonna say, are they making their pepperoni pizza because it's Pepperoni Pizza Day or whatever?
It's National Pepperoni Pizza Day, and they're not American.
Oh.
So I don't know. Are you doing it to honor all Americans?
In honor of America's
I think it's a patriotic thing today to
you think so? Is to
eat a pepperoni pizza but try to get the vegetarian.
You can even get vegan pepperoni pizzas.
Yeah.
Fake cheese. And you could even eat a picture of one.
Dude, I'm telling you, vegan food is getting better every time I try it.
Oh, it is.
They're really
I
trying.
I used to not be a fan of like vegan cheese, but I've really liked a lot of the ones I've had.
Alicia says, today I was playing with isopods.
Oh. I've got an isopod.
That's all you have to do is say something like isopod to Jasmine. Oh, she's going for it. Be careful with it. I think I might have their link. If you want me to link their store, sweetie.
Yeah.
And they have fans in the room anyway.
Yeah.
I think sometimes Audra shows up here.
Sometimes Audra's here.
No, I will have to find link. I don't have
it. Oh my god. I have an isopod. Look at, he's not alive. He's long dead, but look at him. Look how big he is. Isn't that just amazing? Woo!
And if you like that sort of thing,
if you like huge
we have
dead
friends
insects, yeah.
Yes, if you like,
you too can purchase one.
Yes. Check these
I actually
guys
didn't
out.
buy this. I traded artwork for this.
And you've probably seen them
you can
at
see
one of
face.
the like MegaCon type shows.
Not the isopods, but the people selling them.
The people or the nice maybe an isopod.
You can say roly poly bags, sow bags, pill bags. Those are isopods.
Yes.
They're not all giant ice.
That's probably what Alicia was talking about.
Probably.
Mine was a live whole tank. What are you on that game show or something?
But is there a game show where you go into a tank full of isopods?
Well, what was it, like Fear Factor?
I've never seen that.
I don't know. I like animal skulls. I make jewelry from bird skulls. Ooh, there's a cool museum here too in town.
There is.
That you'd like, Kaza. I've seen horror movies that kind of start like this.
Where you have
How do they end?
Giant isopods?
I don't. Tremors? I mean, I'm trying to think of...
Tremors? Those aren't bugs.
No, but I was trying to think of what kind of starts like this. Sort of buggy movies. The Mist. We talked about that last week.
Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. Yeah. Oh, everybody. I showed Jasmine 2 movies.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, but I think I want to be part of this discussion.
Okay, then we are going to put a little commercial on. It's not a movie commercial thing, but...
Okay.
I'm going to pop this on, and you guys
and I'm gonna run to the bathroom and be
grab a
right
soda
back.
too, or aquarium encounters.
And
That's
then...
cute, Alicia. All right. We will see. I went to Seaquarium. Oh, fun. Aquarium encounter at Seaquarium. Oh, I thought you were talking about like aquarium encounters of the third kind or something. All right. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Okay.
And we'll see you shortly. All right, we're back.
Yay!
We've got about 8 minutes till the raffle.
Oh, wow. That went fast. Okay.
Is your camera still good? Or
no.
Is
it
not live?
Showing?
I'll do this thing. Every now and then, guys, the awesome camera that has more detail freezes. I don't know why. But that's one of the reasons I'm here.
Yeah.
To unfreeze this thing.
To unfreeze my camera for me. Oh, I guess I can still paint either way.
And hopefully it'll work perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pop it in and then pop it back. There we go.
And now I have a monitor now, so I can kind of
there we go.
See if there's movement on it. Cool. Okay.
The new painting looks like it's on a thicker piece of wood.
It is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna start
Cradled
talking
masonite.
about it. Yes, this is actually one that is on cradled masonite. Oops, I lost a brush. This is super thick. It's actually 2 inches thick. The panel it's on is not actually any thicker than the masonite panels that you buy at Home Depot or like Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever. But it's been cradled with birch wood, which is a light type of wood that's 2 inches thick around the edges. And I've painted the sides black. I'm gonna have to paint it again because it's messy because I've been painting light colors on top of it. But I like that way if the person who buys it or the gallery or whatever, if they hang it up and they don't have a frame for it, they can just hang it up on the wall. We'll put a wire on it, kind of like we do with the canvas prints.
Right. Any of those, you who have like a Faces of Fairy, for example, that's an original painting.
Yeah.
You know this style.
Yeah, a lot of, this one's is a big, it's basically a larger version kind of like a Faces of Fairy, but it's a rectangle. This is an 8x10. So, it is part of a series I started many years ago, and I actually started this exact painting, I don't know how many, a couple years ago, you think, Maddie? I don't even remember when I started it.
Probably 2012?
No. It would have been, it was like 2017 or something. I'm talking about this specific painting.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Darling Dragonlings.
No, this painting.
Oh.
No, this painting was one that, the series has been like 10 years, maybe longer. But the specific painting was one I started at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival because I remember I finished up whatever one I had been working on there. And I was like, oh no, I need to make something else because I'm supposed to have people come at 2 and watch me paint or whatever at my little shop. So I started on a brand new one, drew out the girl, drew out the dragon, and packed her up like in plastic and shipped her to my studio here in Florida. And then a couple years later, I find her and she's just wrapped up in bubble wrap. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got a partially done painting. Why don't I do something with this? So since I've been doing the paint cam streamings for my Patreon patrons during the weekdays, and I'd like to work on different paintings sometimes also, I'm going to do that on Twitch. So I might be working on one painting on Twitch and a different painting on the Patreon paint cam thingy on Crowdcast. But either way, I'll keep y'all posted on it and show works in progress here on Twitch and on Patreon, on Instagram. Matt's going to be taking over my mailing list, so we'll be reinstating that to those of you who like the email mailing list. Hopefully doing that within the next week or so. Yeah, Maddie?
Yes.
Okay. Now, since this is on a thicker piece of wood, it's kind of difficult to, for me at least, I bruise really easy. You can probably see on my wrists and everything. When I lean on like a table or something, I get bruises. So I like to have something to rest my arm on if I'm working on a piece of thick masonite. What I do is use another piece of cradled masonite. This one is actually, I think, yeah, it's the same exact size and thickness as this one I'm working on, but this one came damaged. I think it's like one of the corners was busted off with it.
Is it the right height, Jasmine?
It's the exact same height. It's the same sort of panel from Dick Blick.
Oh my gosh.
And it's a damaged one. I got it's got a layer of probably a 1/4 inch thick of plastic acrylic paint on it. But
you ever chew on it?
What's that?
You ever chew on it?
Like on the side one.
What? Jasmine.
What?
Jasmine.
What?
Oh.
I was showing people this. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
What? Okay, anyways, it is exactly... You know how for a while when I'd order cradled masonite from Dick Blick, they'd come in the corners would be crushed, like, every time?
Yes,
So
I do.
I kept some of them, and that's what I use them for. So this way I can rest my arm on it, and I can work on this thick piece of wood, and they're both exactly 2 inches thick. Isn't that handy, Maddie?
Yeah.
So that's if it looks like there's a really messy painting here, it's not a messy painting. It looks much like the surface of my desk, really. It's all there for me to rest my arm on.
Uh-huh. So we have about 2 minutes to raffle.
Okay.
I've got a little timer that'll go off in the room.
Okay. And we have, this one is for the Scarecrow, the raffle, in 2 minutes or whatever. And this is a cute painting. This is a nice autumny one. It's got the farm kind of looks out by where my dad lives in Missouri or Kansas. Got my kitty Azrael. How did I paint this one? Wow, this one is from 11 years ago. Can't believe that.
Yes. No. I mean, maybe?
I don't know if I do either. That's when the copyright is on it. I might have actually printed it earlier. What the heck was that?
Well, how do I get in on the raffle? You better hurry. Exclamation raffle.
Yeah, in the chat room, type exclamation point raffle.
Like the stream, like this Streamlabs message just said, like
exclamation point raffle. But
2 messages above you.
Exclamation
raffle.
You have to be somebody who's following me.
You can no longer enter the raffle. It's over.
Well,
don't worry. Get in the next one, Gothic. Don't worry. There's another one
in
soon.
Like 1.5 minutes. Another one starts.
All right. So I will.
But it won't be for this one.
I'm gonna pick the winner. A. Kester. All right.
Yay!
You won.
Congratulations! You have won a print, and I will sign it for you, and Maddie will mail it to you.
Okay, let me set up the other raffle, and then I'll put that message.
And the other raffle one is for the pastel Milagros Corazon enamel pen. As with all my pens, it has a little copyright Jasmine Becket-Griffith on the back, stamped in the actual metal, and it has 2 posts with lockable backs, so you don't lose it.
Yeah, you probably won't lose the darn thing. I'll tell you that.
Yes, that is why you can put different backs on them if you want. They cost less than a penny. You can buy 1,000,000 of them on Amazon. But I put the locking backs on them because that way you won't lose it. If you want to lose it, you can. But
lock and roll.
Yes.
No. Jasmine's all about the lock and roll.
No. Anyway, so this is Darling Dragonling 6.
All right, A. Kester, I have put your instructions in the room. Also, if you could do me a favor and just like, hey, I won the print. Because sometimes I have to like, oh, which one did they win? Oh, okay, I have to go back and look because I'm lazy.
You're lazy, or you're insinuating people in the room are lazy?
No, I'm... hey.
What?
Both?
Oh.
We're all lazy.
We're all lazy.
This is supposed to be about fun. It's not supposed to be about work, so... But...
That's my job.
It just makes it easier for me, so...
Okay.
If you want to think about me, that'll work. So... Yay, A. Kester, happy you won. And everybody join this raffle now. As Jasmine said, it's the pin.
Yeah, this next raffle will be for the pin. And we'll put her on one of the little backing board things, and I'll sign the little backing board for you too.
Backing boards.
We have a lot of backing boards here at our house.
We do. I have too many backing boards in my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say you spend a lot of money on backing boards. We get a lot of backing boards in the mail.
Sometimes I think I'm becoming a backing board slowly.
I think that process may have already begun. What was that one for?
The process has already begun.
Oh.
Yes, good job, Father Ted.
Good job, Dougal.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't. It's a laugh track.
You know,
You're awful.
Because I like to laugh. All right, so it looks like tons of people are joining. Let me see how many people have already joined
Awesome.
that.
That's for the pen.
There's already, I can't tell how many people. Oh, already 59, 60, 61 people have joined.
Holy cow.
Or joined the raffle, rather.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Thank you, joiners. Always good to be a follower. That came out wrong.
Just because I think it's funny, what kind of paint does Jasmine use? Okay.
Maddie, what sort of paint do I use? I use golden fluid acrylics.
Yes, Jasmine uses golden fluid acrylics.
Yes, I mostly, unless sometimes if I'm traveling or something, or if I run out of a color and they're out at the store or whatever, I'll buy a different brand. But those are my favorite ones, and I mix them with water. I like them to be runny and kind of let them dry in between layers.
Gothic Poison just said, I asked that on a Facebook post. That is a frequently asked question for Jasmine. So we decided it was so commonly asked that we'd make a cool little funny thing pop up.
Yes, those are actually my paints. Matt took a picture of my paints.
Yeah, it's got that cute little tear.
Yeah.
And Brandon covered them with clouds and a rainbow.
Aww.
As if they're heaven sent.
Yeah.
What was that again for kicks? What kind of paint?
Maddie, what kind?
Jeez, okay.
Golden fluid. You know, they really need to sponsor me. I should tell them.
Totally.
No, it would be weird if I told them that. Everybody else should tell them. Maddie should tell them that.
I should just go up to him with my little box and press the button and say, see, sir?
See, look we're good.
My wife uses these.
Yeah.
She sells things on the internet.
I'm an influencer.
She influenced something. She's an influenza.
It's always good to be easily influenced.
Yes. So, Jasmine, did you want to talk about those movies you saw?
I think you do. Yes, I would be happy to.
Oh, well, Jasmine, I don't know if she prides herself on it or just like acts like she doesn't know or is truly ignorant of the 80s and its pop culture. Two movies.
All of the above.
Two movies that I showed Jasmine that you
you
might
seen them.
Do you varnish them when you're finished?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, go ahead and go into that, Jasmine. I don't want to mess up any art questions.
I did a YouTube that was all about varnishing too. Yeah, I varnish mine with usually, unless it's something weird like it's gonna go outside or something. Liquitex Professional Gloss Varnish. And I do a whole bunch of layers, very, very thin layers, and I put it on with an auto detailing rag that I soak in water. And then I do a hair dryer, and then I do another layer, a hair dryer, and I just keep going until everything looks shiny and I don't see too much impasto. So yeah, that way they're all varnished. That way too, if they get scratched, which has happened before, like I forget if it was a fire or something horrible happened to somebody's painting, they sent it back and I repaired it, and I was able to remove a bunch of the varnish and just put the varnish on it again, and the paint itself wasn't even hurt. It was pretty amazing. So that's another good reason to varnish it, and it'll offer some like UV protection and make it all shiny. They have what is it? There's gloss and a matte finish, and I think they have a satin finish too. That's like, or semi-gloss. That's like half glossy, half matte finish.
Perfect. Thank you. My work gets scratched too. Oil or acrylic, especially if it's matte.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
no jokes in the room, please.
Yeah. You're the one who brought up your name, honey.
So,
yes.
I showed Jasmine two movies that she hadn't seen yet.
And Matt couldn't believe I had not seen these movies, but my family just did not watch these movies, except for Amber and Gachina did see one, but it was
they saw one of them. So the first movie that we saw, or I saw with Jasmine, was The Flight of the Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator.
And there was one fact that I was wrong about Flight of the Navigator. So I had told Jasmine that I thought the voice of the craft was Pee Wee Herman.
That wasn't even the fact I was thinking you were going to say.
I don't know the other fact.
You thought it was about a writer?
No, Flight of the Navigator?
Oh, wait. No. I'm thinking of the other movie.
Yeah.
That was a different fact. Sorry.
I just couldn't remember. It didn't matter.
Sorry. Never mind me. Okay.
But yeah, Shaylee says, I like that movie. Wow, what a movie.
Flight of the Navigator.
Yes. So Jasmine had never seen it. It is a good Florida movie. Absolutely, Cindy. And a NASA movie. And I think it easily stands toe-to-toe with something like E.T. I actually prefer it to it.
Oh, I think it was better than E.T. I'd only seen E.T. once, but I think that Flight of the Navigator was better. Yeah.
And for its time, my gosh, the special effects were insanely good.
Yeah.
It has not been remastered, at least not the one we saw.
No, the one that if you can watch it through Disney Plus has not been. And I don't think they've ever remastered that one. I don't think I've ever. It wasn't since I was involved with the company at all. I don't know.
Angela says, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'd never seen it. I would have been like, what year was it? 86? I would have been, I would have been like 6 years old when it came out. I mean, I didn't go to movies all that often, and that probably would have been maybe a more grown-up movie than my sisters and I would have been, 5, 6, and 6 or whatever.
Yeah, and the second movie that Jasmine had not seen was Xanadu.
No, I would have been like 0 when
and
that came out.
I haven't seen it for like 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And Jasmine, I thought the guy was a writer or something.
Yeah,
I knew that he had done something creative.
Yes, he's a painter in it, and it talks a lot about him like having to paint and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised he didn't try to entice me with that.
Yeah, I did not remember. That apparently was unimportant to me. So Jasmine, if you could rate these movies, how would you rate them? And how do you think they've aged? And what comment did you have about Xanadu specifically that you thought was impressive?
Let me think. Well, it's hard for me to say how they have aged because I didn't see them until I was 40, I didn't see them back when they came out. I think Flight of the Navigator held up very well.
Okay.
The special effects, I mean, you can tell they're not like how computer graphics are now, but you can see that for the time it came out, it was probably very impressive. But also, they don't rely on it a whole lot. I think they rely on other stuff more than the special effects, so that's good. It's definitely kind of a kid's movie, but I enjoyed it.
Flight of the Navigator is absolutely a kid's movie.
Yeah.
It's a family movie, but a kid's movie.
Parts of it reminded me of the Stephen King book, The Institute, that came out not that long ago. The Xanadu is not my sort of movie. It's Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly and who else was there? Who else was what's her name? Sandal Bergman was in it.
Yeah, but no. Yeah,
I saw her. I was like, Maddie, is that Sandal Bergman?
Yeah, she plays Valeria in Conan the Barbarian, who is the love interest in Conan the Barbarian, who was born and raised in Kansas City.
Yes.
Went to Shawnee Mission East.
Shawnee Mission East. Yeah.
So for you Kansas City people in the room, that's actual claim to fame. That's
yes.
I think Valeria is super cool. So
yeah.
She rocks.
She is actually. And anyway, she is one of the muses, and I spotted it in Xanadu.
Yeah, she was a dancer before an actress, pretty much.
Yeah, she was. But I remember that Dina De Laurentiis talking about her in the I guess it would have been for the Conan, like the director's commentary.
Where Arnold and Dino talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dino talks about her being a dancer in New York before she was in it. But anyways, yeah, Olivia Newton-John dancing around on roller skates. Had a Don Bluth animated sequence.
Was it Dino or John Milius? I think John Milius, and he
Who was it?
I think it's John Milius and Arnold talk.
Oh, is it? Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it's Dino De Laurentiis.
No, it's probably not Dino De Laurentiis.
John Milius.
Yeah, I would have recognized his voice if it was him. Or his accent, at least.
Yeah. John Milius, Dino's all over the place when he talks. But John Milius seemed very Conan forward. He knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, someone said that paint camp, they think it
Oh,
froze.
is it? Darn it.
I'll fix it.
Okay.
It's no biggie. Do. Bop. And don't you love technology? Bop.
Technology. Well, it's funny because when I started this like at least 2 years ago, and I don't remember at all what I was thinking as far as color scheme or anything. I don't think I did any kind of sketch or layout for it ahead of time, and I just started busting it out at the Ren Fair. So I see I put some orange up here, but I think that's just because I had some orange paint out and was doing a demonstration of how to mix it with water. So I don't think I necessarily wanted the background to be orange, but I can't quite remember.
So
I'll probably decide that while I'm looking at it. What's that, babe?
People say they enjoy Xanadu. Cindy says it's enjoyable cheese.
Yes, I would say it was very cheesy.
The Don Bluth segment's fantastic.
It was cute. Yeah.
On the cartoon segment. It's wonderful. Yeah, so she never said her real name. She was about to say her name.
But she made it sound like it's going to start with a T. That's why I thought it might be Terpsichore?
I don't know.
What are the muses' names in real life? Or not real life, but like, you know.
If you haven't seen Daryl, another good 80s... I've totally seen it, Cindy. Another good 80s kid sci-fi. I'm 99% certain Central Florida filmed, and there is a long scene that looks like the 408. I love that. 408. Gonna drive down the Florida 408. Daryl. It stands for...
Oh, it's an acronym?
Something. Robot Youth Life Form is the RYLDA. I don't know. Some nerd in the room probably knows it.
Yeah.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. Robot Youth Life Form. Daryl's good. Daryl basically, he has human flesh, but his brain is a robot.
Like, is a skeleton human?
Yes.
So he's not like Terminator.
Yes, he could conceivably grow up.
Oh,
and be like, you would not know he's a normal person except he acts like a weird weirdo.
Oh.
Has she seen Explorers? I haven't seen Explorers.
Explorers?
CJ Miniature Arts. I don't know. Have you seen Explorers?
Is it a movie?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Data analyzing robot youth life form. That is so forced. The robot youth life form works for me.
Rotor.
I wish his name was Rill, but data analyzing. Nah.
Mandy, what does Rotor stand for?
Ethan Hawke's in Explorers?
No.
Data artificial robot youth life. Ooh, we got an argument. Which one is it?
Is this one of those things it's going to be very
Explorers
divisive?
is great. Well, I might have to check it out.
Is it an 80s thing?
Probably. If it's a kid's movie and it's Ethan Hawke. Yes, it has Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix.
Oh.
I don't know it.
Huh. No,
1985.
And it was made for kids?
I have no idea. Kids build a spaceship.
Oh.
I remember Space Camp. Remember that movie?
No. I've never seen it.
You might like that one.
I like good space movies. Is it good?
No.
Okay,
these are all subjectively good. There's a lot of kitsch and nostalgia that are involved with these.
Work on people who didn't see it in the first place.
No, Space Camp isn't good. It's awful.
Okay.
A lot of these movies are. Space Camp is great, says Cindy.
Okay. That's what I mean. I like to hear people's opinions.
Well, just remember it's skewed. Space Camp was good. My kids loved it. See, that's the type of review you get there.
Okay.
Spaceballs. Yeah, we talked about that last.
I still haven't. I have not watched Spaceballs, but why does it come up every broadcast?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's Spaceballs is actually as far as
parodies of things go.
Yeah. I just think it's one of his, not his best movies. Yeah, Mel Brooks has done better work than Spaceball. I think Spaceballs, he kind of, I mean, it relies on Star Wars a lot. It just, I think a lot of it, it's not that great.
Come out like,
if you watch it again, it's really not. I mean, the comedy isn't as on point.
Yeah,
I agree. I did not like Labyrinth. I think because I never saw it when I was younger. Says Gothic Poison. Oh, I would appreciate it just for the puppetry alone.
Yeah, I love Labyrinth. I was gonna say I've showed
also
it to
Bulge.
My niece and nephews, and they liked it. And they were younger, and they hadn't seen it. It wouldn't have been out of nostalgia.
Space Camp has the other Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is the other white meat. That's simply incorrect. Bulge.
What's their sister's name? Summer?
I don't know. I don't keep track of the Phoenixes. I don't keep track of their rises. Mel Brooks' best movie is High Anxiety. I don't know.
Mel Brooks' best movie is Young Frankenstein.
I would have to agree.
I think you can prove that scientifically.
It's incorrect to dislike Labyrinth. Ooh.
I would also say you could prove that scientifically.
I just think it has a lot. It has, I mean, the work put into that. Also, we know some of the people.
I know a lot of the people who put work into it.
Yeah.
No,
I think that I would enjoy it now if I would see it again.
I wish I would pay money to unsee it just so I could see it again.
Now, I can't remember if it was Gothic or Kidia, but one of them said that they saw Legend.
Oh, people in the room.
Legend, I think I would love no matter when I saw it.
I didn't see Legend until I knew you.
Yeah, Legend is phenomenal.
So I think I saw it when I was 17, and I liked it. But I didn't have any nostalgia about it because I hadn't seen it as a younger kid.
I
thought it was good, but I liked anything that was fantasy, and I liked Tim Curry a lot. So
my father left me alone for 4 days, and I went to school as I should.
Yeah. Wow.
And I recorded Legend, and all I did was watch it over and over and over, and I cried. And I just watched it over and over. I didn't miss my dad. I was just kind of enraptured by it.
Oh,
it was it really affected me.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
So I don't know if that's nostalgia. It's just like therapy or something.
Or you have positive feelings about it. You have an association with it, connotation of it. Yeah.
But then he returned, and I was like, eh. Dark Crystal rocks.
Yeah, I love Dark Crystal. I did not see the Dark Crystal until you showed it to me, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I show you things.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You showed me Fantastic Planet.
That's because Fantastic Planet is fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's such good music.
So in about 40 minutes, we have a giveaway. Exclamation raffle to join that giveaway. And what will you get?
Pin! This pin.
Pin.
We'll put it on the little backing board and I'll sign it for you. There's the pin. There's the pin.
My teacher gives us a weird art assignment the other day. We have to wrap an object in fabric.
Oh, like Christo?
Yeah, that's
Is
Abigail.
it supposed to be like Christo?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know what you should do? You should go to your teacher and ask them if it's meant to be inspired by Christo. And they'll think you're really
Yes, we
clever.
were studying Christo.
Oh, okay. That's funny. Well, he passed away. What was it? Just like year before last? Or last year?
Did they put his coffin in fabric?
I don't know.
Did they put him on top of a mountain? Call him... And did they like throw his body off, and then did they count the Monte Cristo? How long it took for the coffin to hit the ground? Count the Monte Cristo. Yes. I'm trying to.
Can you bite into a Monte Cristo sandwich too?
Yes.
Somehow, did it have
cheesy?
Was it deep fried and had raspberry jam on one side?
Elizabeth says that's a reach. Yeah,
that's.
I have the Lord Chamberlain Skeksis figurine,
cool.
And the Mystic figure from the film. Sweet.
That's very cool.
That is good stuff, Leela. I appreciate that you appreciate that. Yeah, the day before we had to do a still life of one of his things, and I chose the most complicated one. Good for you.
Good.
So I did a 3-hour still life of a motorcycle wrapped in fabric.
Oh, gosh. I remember in school having to draw a upside down tricycle that had a bunch of extension cords like wrapped around it because and trying to make it as realistic as possible. They'd put us at odd angles to draw it to look at, and it was so frustrating and boring at the same time, but it helped me so much being able to look at something and to draw it and make all the lines where they're supposed to be after that. It was just like, it's like learning how to type. It's really annoying while you're doing it, but when you learn how to do it and it becomes second nature, it's actually kind of enjoyable. Except typing isn't.
I did enjoy the Dark Crystal. I saw that as an adult, but probably also because my friend Azrael talked it up.
I knew Azrael. He was my kitty cat.
He was our kitty.
He was in the painting I was showing you. Different Azrael, but our kitty Azrael. Right there.
I'm just trying to figure out what Nidvaler is talking about. The visceral hatred for a book because of high school. Did you mention a book? Maybe I wasn't listening.
The Count of Monte Cristo?
Oh! Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I think a lot of people hate that because of... it's not like something like... I don't know, like the Red Badge of Courage. I think everybody has to read that in school, and I don't think that's a very good book, and I don't really think much highly of... what's his name? Stephen Foster, the guy who wrote it. Didn't he pretend to have been in the army? It turns out he wasn't really and all that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Whatever it is, it left a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't really care for that one. So whenever I hear people talking about the Red Badge of Courage, I'm like, I think about writing book reports. But some books are actually good books that you read in school. I would say Count of Monte Cristo is a good book. I liked reading that one. I've read it actually as an adult since I read it as a kid and still enjoy it. But some books that you only read for school or no.
Okay, so
a separate piece. I didn't care for that either.
Somebody mentions Willow. School. They love that movie.
We were talking about that last time too.
Yeah,
because we were talking about we saw Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis, yes,
at the airport.
Another person mentions The Last Starfighter. Did you watch that with me? Did I make you watch that?
It's not the one with Molly Ringwald in it, is it?
No.
What's that?
That's Space Hunter: Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
Sorry.
God,
those are similar compound.
God, you get a fail for that.
They're similar compound words, are they not?
So are lots of things.
Ring and bald? No.
No. No one should Space Hunters 3D Adventures of the Forbidden Zone beg their older sister to take them after they went on bumper boats.
Maddie, did you?
It was the best day ever.
Baby.
I went on bumper boats, and then I get to see Space Hunter 3D Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
Dude.
It was incredible.
That's...
Yes, it stars Molly Ringwald.
Okay,
this was between something like 16 Candles and her stint on the Facts of Life. Where she played a girl named Molly. And alongside Tootie and the rest.
No, those are shows I have not seen, and I don't want to.
Isa says 16 Candles and Breakfast Club.
You were actually talking about this last night.
I was talking about that I thought that as far as if you like John, I thought that the best iconic movie that worked into the teenage the teenage psyche was Heathers versus any
Heathers,
John Hughes film.
No, that's what I agreed with because
Heathers
I did not care
Heathers
for
is
John
phenomenal
Hughes, but I like
and does
Heathers.
not and it ages wonderfully.
Yes.
That's
a great movie.
Yeah.
It ages wonderfully.
But it does not lack much. It is silly, it is dark, it is clever. Heathers is such a good film.
It's very 80s-y.
Yeah, and I think John Hughes I don't think he did Heathers, but if he
did, good for him. But I don't think so because you were naming other John Hughes
I think he wants to do something like Heathers, but he didn't.
I don't know.
It's just phenomenal.
But I don't think I like John Hughes movies much. But I liked The Breakfast Club. Okay.
I will protect you with the shield of something.
Okay.
Lady Hawk was pretty good. Lady Hawk was good. You know, Luna, I rewatched Lady Hawk, and what I did not like about it was the scoring. And by that I mean music.
Who does the music for it?
I don't know, but it was really, if they changed the music in that film, it could make it kind of have bad rock music and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think though. I think I know something about it.
Well, I apologize if I
know.
But the score is really bad. Are you talking about Heathers that turned into a musical? I think it did.
Heathers
Abigail
did turn into a musical, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering if Ellie had seen it.
Huh. Heathers, the film.
Yeah, but Heathers is just.
Yeah, that's great.
Is incredible.
So instead of watching and making me watch John Hughes movies, we watched Heathers instead.
But you'd already seen some John Hughes.
No, but you were trying to show me something, and I asked.
Valley Girl.
Oh, you were trying to.
Valley Girl
watch
is not
Valley
John Hughes.
Girl. What?
That's a
not John
Nicolas
Hughes?
Cage vehicle.
Okay.
So Abigail memorized the entire musical.
Oh, okay. Well, I have not seen the musical of it. I've only I only know the original movie of it.
Well,
cool.
Abigail, that's
cool.
Such phrases like this. Did you have a brain tumor for breakfast? If you like that sort of thing, it's just great. Kazuma, they ate the pizza already. 2 pizzas demolished.
Wow.
Mug of coffee, PS4 getting switched on and about to run it around in an isolated Canadian peninsula covered in forestry while trying to survive being chased by mutant Canadian cannibal natives while listening to the stream in the background. So basically you're just going outside in Canada, right?
Oh.
Yes, LOL, music was not very good to me either, but I thought I was the only one. No, it's awful, Luna. It does not do the acting and the rest of the movie justice for Lady Hawk.
Oh.
They really, really need to
now I'm curious,
remaster that.
Who did the score for it?
Hey, IMDb people, who did the music for Lady Hawk?
I kind of like listening to scores from films sometimes, so I like figuring out if the same person who has done different musical elements for different films. You gotta have your fun, man.
Yeah. No.
Some people look at sports.
Some people look at sports. Some people look at
paint pictures,
scores on movies.
Yeah.
The term score is so you have to explain it each time because it means 17 things. I guess just the music for the film. Is it better to say that?
Yeah, musical score. Well, the people who score the film are not necessarily the people that would be supplying existing songs for a soundtrack.
Andrew Powell, Jasmine.
Who is it?
Andrew Powell. I wonder what good old Andy Powell's up to right now. Probably ruining something else.
There's too many Andrews who do scoring for music.
I think Andy Serkis should have scored it. Would have been better. You know, just with heavy breathing alone.
Well, there's Andy.
Did you guys watch Hamilton on Disney Plus? No, I've just seen it twice in real life.
I've seen it 3 times in real life, haven't we?
Twice.
Well, I know we see it. We saw it in New York. We saw it in London. Did we not see it ourselves?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really good,
it's
Abigail.
Excellent.
You'd love it.
Yes, and it's in London and New York. Either one were equally good, I would say.
I think that pound for pound, I like the New York one better. But there were certain things that were better in the other one, but they're certainly comparable.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed the Thomas Jefferson in the New York one better than the Thomas Jefferson.
He was a really good actor.
Yeah, he was. Oh man, that was good.
He's great. Yeah,
I love that musical. Mom got upset when I knew 99% of the words. Oh, they don't get too bad in that one.
Oh no, it's actually not even rated. Well, I'm thinking of London. In London, I think you only had to be 12.
They do a couple times they hit it. I think.
But I think in England you only have to be 12 to see Hamilton.
Did you see with the OG cast?
We saw
original gangsta cast.
Yes. Well,
no.
We saw it with its opening lineup when we were in London. But I don't
that
know
wouldn't have been the original.
That wouldn't have been the original. It opened in
I'm
New
sorry,
York.
Elizabeth. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But we saw it. Just like a year and 3 months ago in New York.
Yes. But when we saw it
so
in
if that was the
London,
original
we saw it a year and
cast,
1 month
then
ago in London,
yeah,
didn't we? Oh my god. That's the last time we were in London. No, it's not. We were in London once more since then. I'm
really?
lying.
I don't remember.
I am lying. We were there, we were in the UK when we went to Tintagel and everything, too. That would have been after.
Was it? That was before.
Oh, wait. Was that? That was before.
Yep.
Yeah, so the time
And I hurt my knee.
Yes, yes.
I hurt my knee because they closed the Louvre. Figure that one out.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is the original cast.
Boats,
oh, okay. Well, then I will watch
What's
the
that?
Disney. I'll watch the Disney Plus. I have Disney
the...
Plus. I'll watch it.
Yeah. Sure.
I think one of my favorite musicals has to be the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That's a good one.
That is well loved, Leela.
Also, Tim Curry.
It is.
Unless we were talking about the newer one that has.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't either. That has Laverne Cox plays Frankenfurter in it.
Yes.
Not Tim Curry.
No. No. Whenever I hear Tim Curry's name, I get hungry.
For Portobello?
For Tim Curry.
I know.
Yeah.
I was taking it one step further. Because he is the narrator for the Ruth Rundle audiobook Portobello. Or is it called Portobello Road? No, it's just called Portobello.
Every time I watch a musical with someone, they tell me to stop singing because I listen to musicals while drawing. Well,
that's the best and only time
Abigail,
to listen to musicals.
Respectfully, they can shut up. I think that you should be able to sing along all you want.
I agree. I think everybody should be able to sing.
Oh, Hamilton got me through 8th grade history. You go.
That is awesome.
Tim Curry is awesome in everything. I love him in Clue. Clue is great. A lot of people learned about him from Clue.
I have not seen Clue, Maddie.
Oh, Clue's good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I liked him.
Yeah.
Who else is in it? Wait, is it Joan Cusack in it? Or
I don't think she is.
Somebody else is in it.
It's been so. I think you mean Time Warp, but Time Rap is pretty cool too. That's like the rap version. Thank you, Thomas Clementine. Happy to have you.
Yeah. Is that
join the raffle?
Nice? Oh. No,
join the raffle, Thomas, and you could win a what, Jasmine?
Oh, this hour's raffle is for a new current pin of the month. Enamel Strangeling pin. Wow. Big room today. This is Milagros Corazon, the pastel variant, and she is the pin of the month for September, and also the prize for this hour. So in the next 25 minutes or whatever, we will be giving her away.
Cool.
If you type !raffle and just make sure that you are a follower of me up here at Twitch, which is free. You just click on the little heart thing that I think is, I don't know, probably next to my name or something.
I've gotten to listening to Westworld soundtrack by Ramin Djawadi.
Ah.
That's a nice, beautiful Indian sounding name.
Yeah.
Exit music, song for a film done by that composer is eerily beautiful.
Yeah, sometimes when I paint, I like listening to soundtracks for films. Sometimes films I don't even know, but will know music from for some reason. Or from films I like.
I'm trying to get my stupid... Oh, I think it's working now.
Oh. Is your audio working?
Oh, I was trying to listen to my headphones.
Oh, okay.
I was so happy I tested into art too, though. Abigail says.
Oh,
I'm taking my official art class, and I made it into art too, but it's so sad we don't get to actually be in class.
That has got to be so frustrating, honey. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That kind of sucks.
I feel so bad for you guys who would normally be going to school or hanging out with friends and stuff. I can't even imagine. We're all gonna look back to this time and think it was a very strange time.
And heart-shaped
That's
box.
cool that you got into
cool.
art too, though. Very proud of you.
So Ramin Djawadi, I'm just gonna. He's Iranian. Okay, cool. Kurt Cobain would be proud because he did a heart-shaped box cover.
Oh, really?
I guess so.
I like Kurt Cobain. I like the book heart-shaped box.
I'm a big Nirvana fan.
Yeah, I am as well. I like Nirvana.
Yeah, you were.
I was a big fan before you knew me.
Yeah, well,
My dad was, and
my mom
Lisa.
is too.
Yeah.
Okay, so the same dude did the music for Game of Thrones.
Oh, really? Well, okay, yeah. It would say his name at the beginning, even. That's why it sounds familiar to me. It says it in the cool intro.
I guess it would say them in all the cool intros. I do like that music a lot.
Uh-huh.
Midterms during a pandemic is 3 essays and an art project this time round, so I guess it's another Tuesday in university.
Yeah.
Says Nid Valor.
Man.
Ramin also did Pacific Rim.
I never saw Pacific Rim.
I didn't either. People tried to get me to see it. I just wasn't interested.
It's funny because
some Beckett's in it.
There's a Jasmine Becket in it.
Is that what her name is?
There is. Well, it's only mentioned once that their name is Jasmine, and it's only gleaned that their name is Becket, I believe, because another character's last name is Becket, and that is their sister or brother. So the only time it comes up is if somebody is writing fanfic about that or mentioning a character with their first and last name. So it doesn't, I don't think, happen in the film, but it is extrapolated from that. And that's like the only time that name comes up other than being part of my name. So sometimes things get tagged to me about it. It's sort of funny. But I have not seen it. You'd think it would be something I like because it's got giant monsters and shit, yeah? That stuff in it.
Stuff.
And stuff. Oh no, is that why you put that sound on there? Is it for when I cuss accidentally?
No.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. Where was I? 20 minutes till the raffle. The raffle. Everybody loves the raffle. That's like the thing.
The raffle?
Sure.
Like the lottery? Is it like the festival?
It's like The Purge.
The Purge? Oh.
Better than I expected. Isn't there a part 2?
The Purge?
No.
Baby, if you're reading like chat room,
if they're that fast and we have that slow of a lag, I'd be really impressed.
I don't know what's going on.
Or delay, rather. Say lag. That sounds bad. Delay's expected.
Are you AFK?
No, I'm JFK.
Oh, really? Maybe a twist.
I say tuber and cuber, but if it ends with ER, I pronounce it like if the word tuber, I say tuba.
I
so
talk about tuba.
Why is JFK do that backwards? What's up with that?
Because he's rich and from Boston.
He was poor originally.
No.
He was.
Not when he learned how to talk.
No, but seriously,
Dad made all that money.
Something ends in he pronounces it A, and if something ends in A, he
that
pronounces
is
it
that some people from around Boston do. Like
why?
Up in the Northeast.
Just tell me why.
Well, I don't know why you're look at British words that have a H in the front that you do say, and then ones that you don't say that do have a H.
Like herb?
Or people who say H instead of H. I mean, there's lots of things like that.
When people say H, it makes me happy.
It usually means we're in the UK.
Yes, they say,
Yeah.
how do you spell my name? And it's spelled H, and then they'll continue on. I'm like, oh.
What gets me more are vowels.
What's that?
Vowels get me sometimes when everybody, in some parts of the world, people will just say A for like every vowel. And it's not, and my ears aren't good at hearing it.
A.
A.
Yeah,
it's like, can you spell your letter? And it's like, Alea.
Yeah,
Looks like
my name's
Alea?
Liana. How do you spell that? L-A-A-N-A. It's like, yes, my American ears are very stupid.
And then I'll write it
here.
wrong, and it's on some expensive piece of artwork or something, and feel like
it's a
idiot.
Boston thing.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you, man. Boston.
Come on, you can chalk it up to that. That's not an excuse.
It's a reason.
It's weird, is what it is.
You confuse excuses and reasons, my love.
It's cool for me to see Jasmine is making prints and pins, and also to see how her work has evolved.
Aww.
I have a pink and black fairy sculpture from quite a few years ago.
Oh, wow.
It's in rough shape. Well, the wings are rough. Yeah, those wings can take a beating.
Oh, yeah, especially if you have cats in your house. We've got our cats will sometimes steal the smaller sculptures and just, like, bunny kick them under the couch. Ugh.
Well, you don't have to have a question, Gothic. It can be a comment.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier to see if my dumb name's in it since Jasmine's painting and I'm
things might scroll by and Matt might miss it otherwise.
My theory is all the rest of the USA speaks with an accent. Everyone from Massachusetts/Boston area speaks correctly. Wow.
Well, to be fair, you could say that could be, if you look at Plymouth Rock being in Massachusetts, saying that's where a lot of people who you would say English speakers would start off there.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some,
and then everybody would have come from there and gone to the rest of the country.
There's a thick line. Thick line between mispronunciation and an accent. Sometimes it's just plain mispronunciation.
Well, if you're the only one in your neighborhood who pronounces that word that way, maybe you're just saying it wrong.
Why will I have friends that are from Boston and they sound like me?
Yeah.
But then I'll have other friends from Boston and it's like, hey, let's take it back a couple notches. It's interesting that it's like, well, what street did you go? I grew up a block from this guy. It's,
I
very strange.
Get it. I mean, I've known people from New York who live out in rural areas, New York State, and they sound like they have Southern accents to me.
So GHOTI, what does that spell, Jazz? Or what does that sound like?
What is it?
GHOTI.
Fish.
Yes.
Okay.
You know the old thing Bubba Spence was saying. Is pronounced fish.
Yeah.
Laugh Women Nation. I'm not sure what the Laugh Women Nation part is, but yeah, I remember that from when I was a child, showing us how the TI is sha.
I like
GH,
talking about
like
words and pronunciation.
The latter part of rough, and the O is in. I forget what the example was, but yeah, it can sound like sometimes. So yeah, I know the fish riddle.
I know lots of riddles.
We have 3 cats. The youngest one keeps destroying all my stuff. He even eats my brand new cactus. That's Abigail. But yes, but I may say why, but I love the accents. I'm not saying I don't love the accents. I just have they make absolutely no sense to me. A lot of things that I love make no sense. Cats, girls,
hats or cats?
Cats.
Girls don't make any sense?
No. Actually, guys don't make any sense to me, but I don't love them much.
Yeah. Girls are always very straightforward. I'm a very simple person, Matt.
And cat girls especially.
Cat girls make even less sense.
Yeah. Catwoman, she made a lot of sense.
We were trying to... Why we kept talking about Catwoman?
I think the Boston accent is cousins with the Cockney.
I think so too. I think it's the cross-Atlantic version of it.
Yeah. Good choice not saying Jasmine. Well, hey. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Hey. Manny.
No.
What's going on?
Some people know they don't make sense. It's okay. You don't have to make sense.
I've never claimed to. But I get accused of being too logical.
You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. An interesting thing about accents. North Dakota was originally settled by Norsemen. Yep.
Yes, it was.
As such, if Marvel wanted to be accurate, Thor should have sounded like he was from Fargo.
From Fargo?
Not in Austin. Aussie?
Oh, not an Aussie.
I think, yeah. Yeah, I think you mean
it's
not
true.
an Aussie.
That's the first of the white
Actually,
folks
they
up
do
there.
kind of sound like that, like they're Swedish and and Nordic,
Who does?
Norwayish
On
brothers.
Thor,
The people in the north part of our country.
Oh,
they kind of have a certain way of talking that's.
Oh, they have a Swedish, like people from
Minnesota.
Yeah,
sure.
They have a leftover Swedish
yeah.
accent, or even like my mom's family, like in Illinois and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, Illinois has it too, to some degree.
Illinois has it to some degree.
It sounds very, to me, it sounds very friendly.
They were Swedish immigrants.
It sounds agreeable and friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, do you really think so?
In areas that had a lot of German immigrants too.
And Chicago kind of has that. Dub Bears
thing.
Yeah. Shouldn't he have just an Icelandic accent? Actually, he should have. The Marvel Thor is not
from a different planet.
He's from a different planet, so he should have. He shouldn't be able to speak English.
Yeah, you have a very planetary mindset.
Upper Michigan. Icelandic, Icelandic is the closest to Old Norse. Well, I guess if you worship a god, the god has to speak your language.
I don't feel that way.
Hey, this is Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte's here too. Hey, honey.
For those of you who don't know Charlotte, she has beautiful red hair.
She does. She's my niece.
And don't get rid of it.
Getting all my nieces in it. Yes, Charlotte, don't ever lose your beautiful red hair. But unless you want to.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Actually, yeah, dye your hair or do whatever you want with it. That's what I do.
Now I kind of do miss cousin camp.
I know, that's what I mean. Have cousin camp online.
Girl, how you gonna stream the same time as a Chiefs game? Gosh, I think we just kind of hit record go live and just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't really hurt.
I've never watched a Chiefs game, so.
Have you ever watched a Chiefs game, Jasmine?
No, but I've seen Flight of the Navigator, and I've watched Xanadu and Heathers, which was excellent. So.
No, I am not a Chiefs fan. I'm from the Kansas City area, but I'm not a Chiefs fan.
I'm just not a sports fan.
Oh, that good point.
Yeah, it's not like I'm all about the Detroit.
Fair enough. Yes, I'm not a American football fan.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
But I want to go to the sporting event itself when it's not weird.
I've never been to one of those. When I was a kid. I went to a Royals game, which was a baseball game in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not. I just don't like professional sport.
10 minutes till the raffle.
The Olympics are cool. I think it's neat when people can do cool stuff. I like playing sports. Like I'm good at like baseball and stuff. Like if I play it.
Oh, okay, it's Aaron Glunt. He's a KC dude.
Oh, I was gonna say somebody else we would often see at the Renaissance Festival.
You know, I don't think we really have any we don't have any current plans to come to Kansas City.
No, yeah, they need to figure out what the rules are because I'm not gonna go if I have to self-isolate for 14 days on my way there and 14 days on my way back also. And I'm actually one of the people who has to because I'm like immunocompromised. So I'm trying to figure out what to do.
No, we don't watch any sports ball.
Sports ball.
Charlotte's asking. No sports ball? No
sports ball. I have my mom likes sports ball.
I sometimes enjoy when people punch each other on TV.
Yeah, you'll watch
that sort of sport.
The fighting people.
I also like strongman competition. Weightlifting.
Like the weightlifting things. The sometimes parts of the Olympics we'll watch. Yeah. That.
But the team sports, I'm not. I don't mind playing some of them. I'm fond of volleyball. Yeah, much like Keith Raniere.
Yeah, you and Keith Raniere, man, are two pieces
love the volleyball.
You know, volleyball, midnight volleyball.
I kind of like rugby. You know, rugby actually does have. It's got that appeal because it's not something I know. You know, it's foreign to me, literally.
Cool
so it's a little bit more cool.
States especially.
And those guys are also have really impressive muscles on their legs.
Dental work. Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Charlotte went away. She just walked by and thought she would say hi.
Hey, honey. Bye.
That's her way. That's how she rolls.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about how I saw yesterday, how I kind of saw like Milo and Felix and Theo and Ellie and Fox and Willow, you know, all on the Fox's violin Zoom thingy.
Oh, you have fun. You have fun, Rice.
Oh,
Go watch your, go enjoy your Chiefs, and I hope they win for you. I really do, just because you like them.
Yes.
And I hope you have a blast.
Now they're going to win, and you guys will know why.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because we said it on this stream.
Yeah, it's actually up to me. I just never cared before, so. Yeah.
Dancing sports are the only ones I've ever watched.
Dancing sports. Like ballet?
Like dressage?
Or like come dancing? Like, or the, oh, God, darn it.
I like the dressage.
What? That's when horses dance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would also appreciate it if people danced with horses, but I don't think there's anyone that...
People dance with dogs.
Yeah, there is dog dancing. I really, really want to see some people dance with horses, though. There's dances with wolves.
Dances with wolves? Not, if that's what you're looking for, you're not going to find it in that film.
I mean, there's dancing with Baloo and King Louie.
Dancing with the Stars.
And they are not they're human sorts of animals. I'm trying to go for something a little bit more exotic.
You think they're human because they dance on their hind legs. That doesn't mean come human.
There is equestrian calisthenics, I think you mean to say? Calisthenics?
Equestrian calisthenics, wherein a human is exercising
which is equestrian gymnastics, basically. Cool. Do they roll around and such?
I think the horses jump over.
Kedia, don't worry about it. I just like calisthenics. So that sounds fun. It actually, I want to teach a horse how to do a backflip, and while I'm riding them, and then I do the backflip.
Going on an upside down roller
They used to have there used to be some sort of, I don't know what they do at medieval times here in town in Orlando, but remember they always had that billboard of the Arabian Nights show, and the guy would always do a flip on the back of the horse.
Yeah, it was like on the highway.
It's like both that man and the horse are well trained. It's just a weird thing to do, a flip on the back of a horse.
It is, yeah.
Taking a horse to a sock hop. I would love that. I would love to take a horse to a sock hop. Who would wear the dress, me or the horse? Or would we both wear tuxes?
I don't know.
Or would we both wear dresses?
Depends how the horse identifies.
Yes. I think I would wear a tux.
Yeah.
And I would just ask, I'd send the horse an email, give him a few weeks to figure it out.
I would say for just cleaning up's sake, horses, I would recommend a skirt or a kilt
and a diaper.
Or split pants, yeah, because...
Can I ask Jasmine if Disney has approached you to design designer ears?
Ears? They have not.
You mean the Mickey Mouse hats?
Ears like to wear? No, they
think
haven't. No, they haven't yet. But stay tuned. Disney's been asking me to do a lot of new stuff lately, and a lot of new things are happening and changing at Disney. So who knows what will be happening soon?
Now I miss horses.
Now you miss horses. Yeah, when's the last time you're on a horse, man?
I've been joking lately, but I really miss horses.
I know.
I just want to pet a horse.
That you miss.
And I want to stick my little... You know how you stick your hand by the horse's nose and you smell sniffs it? That's so sweet.
I love horses.
Man, I miss horses. Man.
Okay,
took too long to find an acceptable password to sign up with. At Matt, props.
I'm sorry.
Props for the Prince reference. Yeah.
You know it.
Sweet. I just got a message from Sugar Fueled.
Oh.
On my phone.
Oh.
Yeah. So we
not for Twitch.
Potentially some fun projects with those guys.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you guys will see it.
Yeah.
Okay, took way too long. Not a painting. The people are like, "Are you going to do another?" Jasmine and Michael Banks did do a piece together. Very popular.
Yes, very popular.
Very popular, but that's not what I was referring to.
No,
I did not want to mislead you guys.
No, it isn't a new painting.
Charlotte loves horseback riding whenever we go to North Carolina. Ooh,
that's nice.
The Carolinas are good horse states.
Yeah, those
Florida
are good
isn't
horsey.
bad.
Yeah, Florida's got a lot of horsies. We do.
Is the Run Fair you are speaking of down in Florida? No, we were referring to the one in Kansas City. Gothic, you know how we were talking about the Kansas City Chiefs? Yeah. Well, we have a lot of family that lives in the Kansas City area, and there's a Kansas City Renaissance Festival. It's actually a pretty good one.
And a little store at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival.
We got about 3 minutes.
Usually it'd be happening right
seconds.
now, but it's, the world's crazy, so...
Yeah,
nothing's happening anymore.
Yeah.
But we're doing stuff online. Cool.
Sugar Fueled and JBG signed me up. That's not. I don't think it. Well, it could. It's something you can might be able to.
I did a painting together before. A very nice one. Sweet Dreamers.
Sweet Dreamers. Yeah. It's beautiful.
I have another collaboration I'll be working on soon with another artist, but maybe in the future do another one with Michael. That was a lot of fun.
We're looking forward to going to Florida around Christmas and summer since Mom's sister just moved there. Oh, really?
That's nice.
That's cool.
It's a good, especially a nice place to be around in the winter. It's like everywhere else in the country will just be awful, but Florida will be, 65 degrees and sunny.
Abigail, you don't need to join the raffle if you don't want to. If you want something, you can just email me.
Yeah.
I think that's sweet, though.
Sure. If you win, you win.
Yep. So we got 2 minutes to raffle, and
Yep.
I should get that little ding. Actually, it's probably less than 2 minutes, but that's when my little alarm goes off. Oh yes, please show it off.
Yep. There we go. Am I showing up? Oh wait, I don't think my thing's working.
Oh, I will fix it.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, in plenty of time. Okay. We got this. It's quick. It's don't.
Okay.
I'm
not really.
Oh my.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
ouch.
Really.
Ooh. Oh, oof. There we go.
Okay. Is it working now? Okay.
Oop, let me get on that.
Like time out sometimes, or what does it?
I don't know what it does.
Okay.
It doesn't do it on the other broadcast.
Like on the paint cam, it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, also, we'll mention that after the raffle.
Yeah.
How to see Jasmine paint during the week sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Again, not as interactive.
No, it doesn't have audio.
But if you're just in it for the art, come visit her.
Yeah, if you just want to spy on me and my paintings, you can see what I'm working on. And sometimes the cats will sit on me, but that's not like the main thing.
Abigail says a lot of my friends are artists, so I'll show off your art and they'll think it's super cool.
Please do.
Sure.
That's awesome. Thank you, hon. A lot of artists in our family, kind of, don't we?
We have a lot of people that generally branch out into the creative.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. It's amazing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that when you have a job like yours and it's a full-fledged job, they can at least appreciate it.
Yeah.
And they won't think it's weird too much.
That's
it is kind of weird.
It's a weird job. That's true.
All right. I'll pick that winner. There we go.
Was that your alarm night?
Yeah, and I will pick the winner
for the pen. And we are going to put the
S Faith 00.
Cool.
You gotta have S Faith. Ching ching. All right, and I'll start that last raffle.
In the last raffle, we don't know what the prize is yet because we'll use the magic spinning prize wheel thingy.
All right, I will announce it in the room. You won the Pastel Milagros Corazon pin. S Faith. Oops. I suck at copy pasting things.
And we will put those for sale up on the website too, up at strangeling.com, probably tomorrow, Maddie.
Yeah.
We'll get those up. If you are not yet, join the Patreon pin collector tier because while it's still September, you'll get her and the albino alligator girl.
There we go.
And you get those. And then next month you'll get... Hey, I haven't showed off the...
No, we need to show this off.
Oh, pin people. You might have seen this if you're already on Patreon.
And that Nintendo guy's in the room too.
Oh, okay. That's funny. But yes, our October pin of the month is this cutie. I'm just calling him Pumpkin Spice Dragon Portrait because he is a variant on my dragon portraits, but is done in like autumny shades of orange and brownish red, and he is super cute, adorable. And next month, October, will be a very special month because we also have a new Patreon pin. So Patreon exclusive pin, not for sale anywhere. You only get if you're a Patreon pin collector member in October. And this will be a smooth enamel, about 1.5 inches, about that big. Pin, die cut, silver metal on the back, fancy Strangeling logo pin. So it's the little Strangeling logo that we put on everything. We went ahead and turned it into a pin, and that will be one that Patreon patrons who are $25 plus as of October will get that. If you're clever, you'll join while it's still September, so you can get
some people have done that.
Pins. Some of you have already done that, right?
Yes.
You guys are awesome. You start off with these, and then not long after you'll get these two. So, and then you get new ones as they come out, and you won't miss any, which is always the worry thing, because when I run out, we don't make any more of those. So it's important.
Would you ever do a light up pin? That'd probably be it.
That'd be neat. I would,
like with a little battery in it.
I would, yeah. I'd worry about like if it had a battery, what would happen to it? Like if the battery went out. I don't know. Maybe. So
Kazamaka, you realize that Wales is not the biggest country.
Should probably know that. They're one of the biggest animals.
Can I suggest whenever Jasmine does the red variant of this little dragon to do it around March time?
Okay.
As March 1st is St. David's Day. Oh, that's my middle name.
That is. That's Matthew's middle name.
In Wales and Red Dragon, well, you know.
Yes. And you know what? March 2nd is our anniversary. You should go to Wales for your saint's birthday.
That's pretty weird, Jasmine. Doesn't make any sense.
What day is St. Matthew's Day?
I don't know.
Is it your birthday? Okay.
I have her glow-in-the-dark pumpkin pin. Yes, we had that 2 years ago.
I had
for October, I believe.
Two different pumpkin pins that glow in the dark, actually, haven't I?
Well, you have we have a witch one.
There's Halloween night.
Yeah, and I even messed up and thought that was, and I had the wrong one.
And then there's jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, thank you, JN Skittles.
Is that something?
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
But there was Jack-o'-lantern fairy who had the little pumpkin, and then there was Halloween night, which was a little witch. They each had a pumpkin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then Pumpkin Pixie, but that was a Strangeling UK exclusive.
It was, and she didn't glow in the dark.
She did not glow in the dark.
I like the glow in the dark ones, but I prefer the sparkly ones more so.
You prefer the sparkly ones?
I do because they always
look pretty. Yeah, I don't know which ones I like.
But more. I will say, man, those glowing ones are actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
And you guys, after I put them on the cards, I shine a flashlight on them all, and I check them individually, just to make sure they work. I remember
sometimes different parts of them glow. I don't know why, but
yeah, there was one time when I don't think they had the technique down right. So I learned my lesson. So now I laboriously
go through and check each one.
So
man,
you guys important. I'll be happy to do that again and again.
Yeah. No, we'll do a glowy one. You know, I had a glowy one that was scheduled to be for Whitby Goth Weekend, and that's not happening this year.
Don't tell me.
I won't tell you what it is, but there is a glowy one. So I might have told somebody at some point. I don't remember.
Just a thought, as Once Upon a Midnight Dreary would be the perfect pin for November.
It would be a nice one, Leela. No.
Yep, it was Leela.
Was it Leela?
Yes. We appreciate all your hard work. Oh, no problem. I appreciate all your capital.
Yeah.
Yes, it allows me to.
We love your attention.
It allows me to buy this, little Stream Deck thing, and I can press buttons.
It's true. No, so thank you for your support. Thank you. No, if it wasn't for that sort of thing, we wouldn't even be doing this. So.
We need a kitty.
We do.
Who should I grab? It's either Gamma or Sunshine, because Rio will have none of it.
I had Rio.
Yes, and she does it once every 6 months.
Yeah, was that here on Twitch, or was it on the Paint Cam that I had?
Twitch.
Rio? Huh?
It's Twitch because I did the little.
Oh yeah, because you had the little Rio. Silly.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
It's cute because she looks like she's laying in your painting there.
Aw.
Like
Well,
laying
you know
in the
she
painting,
is.
little Rio. Okay, Beast Cat, let's see if we can find Fat Gammy.
Oh,
Fat Gammy, Fat Gammy, where are you, Fat Gammy? How could I miss you?
How would you not see Fat
She's
Gammy?
probably under a blanket upstairs.
You know, I saw her when I went upstairs.
She's so big.
You know, I could stand to run upstairs real quick, and I could grab Gammy.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, take one quick break, and then we'll be right back in a couple minutes, and I'll bring Gammy.
Sure.
Because I think last I saw her, she was on my bed with the like under the blanket.
Okay, we're gonna take a little break, guys.
I gotta grab another brush anyway, so. captured her. Oh my gosh, I found my giant gammy. Yay! Aww. She was asleep on the bed and she followed me down. She's like a sleepy teddy bear right now and she's being so cozy. Her heart's beating slow. She's hibernating. No, baby.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
I'm talking in the room about kombucha.
Yeah,
Who in the room knows about kombucha?
I do.
Okay, so
Got a fridge full of it.
Jasmine, could you show up and just kind of explain
Sure.
what kombucha is? If you, I mean, you could probably explain it better.
It's just a...
Kazumaka's like, what?
They have it at grocery stores, like by checkout aisles. It's small amount of juice and tea, and people ferment it. You make it kind of like how one would make beer, but it doesn't have alcohol in it.
There's some that do, but it's not that.
Oh, it's like 0.000.
Yeah.
It's like how miso paste or ramen soup has alcohol in it. I mean, lots of soy sauce. It's fermented.
I love
Kombucha's good. You can make it yourself at home, but you really need to know what you're doing because it can be, it's not pasteurized, which is why it ferments, and that's why it gets bubbles. It's like a natural way to carbonate things.
So Abigail, you don't know kombucha either?
Yeah, it's something, it didn't really get popular.
What did I just spell dinner like dooner? What's for dooner?
Oh.
Maybe are we weird that we like kombucha?
Maybe we're like vegetarians, I guess, and shit. Yeah.
Jasmine.
Oh, and stuff. Sorry. You are doing that to play when I swear, aren't you? My goodness. Golly gee. Okay. I was gonna start working on her eyes, so I think I zoomed in pretty good on her eyes.
Whoa, Gammy. No, that's my
What has she got?
The couch? No. Why can't we have nice things?
Because Gamera is why we can't have nice things.
My favorite is the tropical. It's an acquired taste for sure. I probably love it.
I like the one that we got. That is coconut lime. Is that what it is?
Yeah. This is Hum brand. It's kind of pricey, but I got these buy one get one, so don't feel bad for me.
I'm sure we were all worried for you, Maddie.
Yeah, you're terrified. Is your camera working good?
Uh-oh. I think so.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I was trying to zoom in so it would...
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
still. Is it showing up zoomed in, though?
Huh?
Okay. Cool.
What's the name of this painting? It's Darling Dragonling 6.
Dragonling 6. And I believe with the other ones in the series, we did it with, like, the Roman numeral, so I guess it would be V1. Or you can write 6. That's fine.
But kombucha, you'll eventually get it there in Wales. Maybe it's something that...
I've had kombucha in the UK. I've had it in Glastonbury. But that's kind of a new agey, hippie sort of city.
It is. And of course, whenever we're in a new city, we always hit the weird health food stores.
Yeah.
I have this thing that it smells like when I was a little kid. And it smells like when we used to go to health food stores. I like that smell. So,
yeah, I love health food stores.
It's what Whole Foods used to smell like
before it turned into a big.
They do have a good smelling section, but it's usually their like soaps and things.
The soap and vitamins,
but not as much of the like dry herby smell.
Oh, like
that's what I'm talking about.
I know.
I really like that smell.
1980s vitamin smell.
It's not the tea that is infused with hemp. No. That's not kombucha.
No,
kombucha's a probiotic thing.
Yeah, it's a fermentation process that makes carbonation, and so like instead of putting CO2 like you would through like a beer or like a soda pop, the fermenting of the juice and the whatever sort of sweetener they put in it
Jasmine
makes the bubbles. Yeah,
Tink Pruny Martin's got it going on. Hubby's coworker makes homemade kombucha and kimchi for us. Nice. You probably have the good gut.
That is, that's a lot of probiotics.
So that's basically the idea of Kazumaka's gut health.
Yeah.
Which is we don't know a ton about, but hey, let's try. But kimchi is good for that.
It's
hard, I love kimchi.
It's hard to find veggie kimchi. They put fish sauce in a lot.
But I just have veggie kimchi.
Yeah. Well, kimchi is usually only
and you can make your own.
But yeah, you can make your own.
Yeah.
You can bury a pot. Oh, I think my thing stopped again.
Oh, see, it's funny. I just was talking about it, but okay, I will fix. Fixing the little cam, the webcam. Where are you, webcam?
Where are
Thingy.
you?
Where are you, kitty?
Where are you, kitty? Oh.
And Wonder Twin powers activated. Form of a webcam.
Cool.
And the other one is like a elephant. I don't know.
It's not. It's always a damn bucket of water, isn't it?
Well, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Is I was talking about the female.
Oh.
Yeah, Wonder Twins are something else. They make theirs with cabbage. I make with a daikon radish. Ooh,
You can
man,
do with both.
that sounds so good. You know, I love I love horseradishes, and I love anything with cabbage.
Yeah.
And I love, of course,
you like radishes of any type.
and
I do
radishes,
too.
and I like
I like what are referred to as French breakfast radishes. You see them in England.
and sauerkraut.
Yeah, but these are like I eat them raw for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, and they're kind of oblong and like pointy, and they're sweet, sort of. And they're like the best radishes, and they call them French breakfast radishes.
Hey, Troy.
In Europe. Howdy.
Back at you, Troy.
Oh, seen lots of people here today.
100. That's Buddy's Troy.
Yeah.
I should mention that.
You guys are doing. Oh, well, if you just said Troy, I would assume.
Coffee. I drink lots of coffee. Very good for my ADHD. It contains neurological health properties. Can't remember its proper scientific term. I've had natural recreational, like natural recreational coffee.
Recreational coffee. It's
He
like
heard.
not
Awesome.
prescription coffee, but. Oh, Troy heard us.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Oh, okay. I
Yeah, I don't know why I started.
isn't all
Put
coffee
that one.
recreational?
No,
I hope that coffee
prescription.
eventually is legal for recreational use.
Yes, have to get a medical coffee use card.
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day, and it said it bases your personality off how you make your coffee, and it showed various like French presses and coffee makers and stuff, and when it showed a Keurig, and it says who hurt you.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, I just thought it was a really fantastic way, and it actually takes the K cups take up half the coffee aisle anymore.
Yeah, they're pretty popular. Or
Oh,
those Nescafe things.
Charlotte. Taylor Latte 11.
Oh, and that's Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte. Gamer is eating my sketch, Maddie. She took a bite out of
stop. Stop her.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
She might be eating the tape off of it. I don't want her to eat the
You
tape.
bad. You're a monkey cat.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. She bit off the masking tape. You darn monkey cat. Sorry, Gamera is eating the tape off of my sketches. Yeah. Thanks, Gammy. Yeah, we don't want footprints on it. Okay. Should have taken her or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
You want to sit by me? You want to help me broadcast? Want to help you press buttons, please? Let's press a button. What button do you want to press?
You're gonna let Gamer
That's
push
you.
the buttons?
I've got to train her somehow.
Yeah, that's true. She has to work for our family business eventually, Gamer.
That's the one she pressed.
Gamer pushed the paint button. But yeah, so I don't know what colors I originally intended for this painting as I started it quite a while ago. But I'm starting to kind of get a feel for the character a bit more, and I'm gonna make the eyes on the dragon a little bit bigger so he kind of matches the main character a bit more too. Make him look more like a small baby dragon as opposed to like a small full-grown dragon.
Jasmine?
Yeah.
Is what sort of kitty is Gammy?
Tortoiseshell. She's just a short-haired mutt thing. She's a
Charlotte was
tortoiseshell.
asking.
She's a tortoiseshell and is very cross-eyed and very kind of. She kind of. We think maybe when she was a kitten, she might have gotten run over or something. She was a rescue, because her legs are kind of pointing the wrong direction, and she's a bit strange, and cross-eyed. She doesn't see very well, but she's a tortoiseshell, and she's very pretty, and she's genuinely very sweet, but she has no filter and no boundaries.
She is a beast cat.
Just bite you on the face.
She's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Bite you right in the face.
Yeah, exactly. But we love her.
I remember we thought she was just kissy at first.
Yeah, we're like, wow, you
but
should
then
like
she started
kisses, and it's like
biting the lips.
I'm trying to eat your face, and I'm gonna do it while you're asleep and sneak up on you, and not the same really.
Oh, no problem, Charlotte. She says she confuses tortoiseshells with calico.
Yeah, they're really similar. Tortoiseshells are dark and have bits of orange and
I think calico has some white.
Calicos are white and have solid patches usually of orange and black.
Is cow kitty a calico?
Cow kitty I think is just black and white.
That's a kitty we see on our walks.
Cow kitty I think is just black and white.
I'm gonna grab cow kitty one day and just kiss her on her lips.
Well, remember one time she was lying on the by the sidewalk and she gave us kisses.
Yeah, I'm always afraid that her
owner's
gonna see us eyeballing the cat. Like, you want my cat, don't you? Like, yes, I want your cat. Carrie cat has started biting.
Aww.
Every time I try to go for a pee, she tries to bite me on the butt cheek.
Oh no!
You should not keep your cat in the toilet. That is not an appropriate place to keep a cat.
To be fair, a lot of people will keep a litter box like in the bathroom.
Yeah, we got one of those litter boxes that
we got what's it called? A litter robot?
Litter robot.
Yeah, it's
the one that texts you when your cat takes up.
Yeah, it will text Matt and he's like, "Oh, the litter box is full." And even like if you're in a different country,
I'm like trying to enjoy a walk or something. It's like your cat's filled up this box. Go clean it out.
It clocks them like when they go in there, so we know that one of the cats is using it actively. It's kind of funny, but it works really well.
No, Charlotte, you cannot put your kitty in the toilet.
No.
Toffee attacks Bob all the time.
Oh.
My cat jumps whenever I use the bathroom. Cool.
Are they afraid of the toilet flusher?
The toilet could just scare the cat, and maybe they're trying to protect you, and they don't. I think sometimes cats don't know how to express themselves in a way a human might, so they bite you, in order to try to explain something to you. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on in their heads.
Nip each other when
he jumps in my lap. I don't think I like the cat in the bathroom with me.
I try to keep from that whole general area.
I remember one time using the bathroom and Azrael tried to bat at me and I didn't like it. So the litter bot is awesome. We have one. It is awesome, Mimi.
It is.
I agree.
It's expensive.
It's worth
but it is
$7 million or how much?
It's worth
I've almost thought about getting another one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just so I feel like, since it texts me or whatever, I feel like I have friends and litter robot wants to thank you, litter robot.
Ours glows blue at night, puts a little light so the kitty can see where they're going.
Our ginger no soul cat used to use the toilet. Perfect aim. Just wish she'd flush it. Holy cow.
Good. Kitties, I know, that is amazing. Cats can do that. There's a thing where you can train your cat to learn how to use the toilet.
The Fockers?
It probably works better if you have a spare bathroom that, maybe usually for guests or something, so it's not like your main toilet. If you have an extra one, but yeah. And you start off by putting a shallow litter box tray under the seat of the toilet, and eventually you take that away.
Yeah, but sometimes I have to use the toilet.
That's what I was saying. If you have, it works better if you have a spare bathroom.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
If you're lucky that if you have two bathrooms,
we have more bathrooms than people.
Yeah, we have more bathrooms than people at our house, so it's fine if the cats have one. Yeah,
they could just use They would just probably teach him on that one by the gym.
Yeah.
Never trained him, caught him at it one day and just stood there shocked.
Wow. That's extra amazing if they just did it on their own selves.
Oh, my new rescue kitty waits outside the bathroom for when I come out.
Aww.
And Abigail says he always tries to get me to feed him, so he'll get super cuddly whenever I use the bathroom since he wants me to feed him.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, that's just darling. Matt and I love kitties a lot, in case y'all can't tell.
I think we've made it bloody obvious.
You think so? Yeah, that's a lot of what I talk about.
we talk about the cats. I mean, half of my little silly things are kitty little
yeah,
things.
That's true. Let's see. I've made his eye a little bit bigger. I've also
we got some sort of follow. Let's see.
Was that magic noise?
Baby Dragon Draws.
Oh, that's a good name.
That's a great name.
I'm drawing Baby Dragon.
Thank you and welcome.
Thank you and welcome.
Exclamation raffle if you want to win the cool prize.
Oh yes, we don't know what the prize will be.
We
yet
don't.
For the center, so we'll have the magic prize circle thing.
Do you still have only 3 cats? That's what we like to keep it at 3.
We keep it at 3.
But I might get that cow cat.
You like that cow cat?
Cats are better than dogs. I can't say that. Cats are easier for my lifestyle than dogs.
All animals belong, but yeah, cats are. They work into my lifestyle a lot better than dogs do. I love doggies, but Matt's allergic to doggies, and also doggies need a lot more attention than cats, and my attention is always distracted.
I think dogs might be more loving.
I don't know. Depends on the cat and depends on the dog. Also, dogs.
I don't know. That dog love is pretty hardcore.
It is, but it's almost a sycophantic sort of love.
So?
More than a okay.
I will accept the dog's strange dependency.
Okay.
That's lovely, but I love kitty. I mean, the thing is, I can't love the dog back the same way. I just don't have enough time or energy.
I admire cats in a way I can't admire dogs sometimes. But I think that dogs are more emotionally
Doggies
available.
love me too.
Doggies do love you, which is sad because they make you sick.
Yeah, that's okay. I just clean up. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I fought it for years.
Yeah.
And I realized, I just you got the stupid dog allergies, and I would give it to anyone.
Yeah. Poor
doggies. Will another mystery pin pack ever be done again?
Yeah, it will be. The problem is the last time when it unintentionally went live, it used up a whole bunch of our extra pins, so it's like I've got to make sure we stock up some more, and Matt has to make the little packs, which takes a while too. But yeah, we'll probably do that. We'll at least make it available for the Patreon members, like in that part of the store.
Yeah.
We'll get that up there pretty soon. I think we could didn't you say that you'd have those done fairly soon?
Yeah.
Getting the little packs ready.
Yep.
When we do, I'll post up at Patreon and let you guys know what day and what time it will go up. So if anybody's interested in one, they can snag one before they sell out and probably crash my website. No. Sorry.
Crash in the old website.
Crash in the website. Yeah.
It's like, why don't you have this up there? And then when you do, it's like, why is this website done? And then it's like, oh, when's they're going to ship? And it's like, my gosh.
We will.
But that's okay.
I'm just happy people like them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I see that as passion.
Thank you. Me too. I know how I am about stuff, so, I'm a weird collector of things.
Ooh. We got another followers.
That? Oh, cool. Thank you.
Achator.
Thank you.
Achator. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I like the name. Cool. I ran out of room on my pin board. Too many pins.
Oh, there's worse things.
I'm going to have a swallow of kombucha.
Kombucha.
See, if you say it like, I'm going to have some kombucha, it makes it sound less fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to swallow some kombucha. It's good.
That's good.
Would you like some?
Sure. I've just been drinking tea.
Pretend you're on a commercial spot.
Huh? Commercial. Oh. Is it? You're a good director, Maddie.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I love you, babe.
So Achator says, hey there, love your art style.
Thank you.
And Night Cop says, you guys are awesome. I love your work.
Thank you very much.
Well, Jasmine is the artist.
Yeah, the other guy's Matt.
Yeah. Love
He's
this
great.
month's pin. Oh, hey, Mary Kay.
Oh, hey.
I got a cool pin shipped over from the States. Chemical structure of psilocybin, like the
psilocybin,
like the mushroom.
Yeah, cool.
And cute little mushrooms around it.
Darling.
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
I think we need a bigger board. Haha, Bubba. The struggle is real. We got a bigger board.
Wow, yeah.
Has a 2020 pin been thought of? Like a fairy with a wall of toilet paper. No, no, Angela.
I'm gonna try to forget 2020 as soon as it's over.
I just got Ring Fit Adventure. Have you tried it? Yes.
Matt has.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Matt's got it.
It's wonderful.
It looks like it's a lot of fun.
It is wonderful.
I'm impressed that it actually looks like you're having a workout when you're doing it.
Well, I was thinking,
you should put.
I do my workout, and then Jasmine does her workout.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, well, I do my workout upstairs, and then when Jasmine's doing her workout, I'll come out and also do downstairs and do a Ring Fit.
Do the Ring Fit downstairs
Adventure
when I'm up in the gym.
Workout as well.
Yeah.
So just stack them.
Sure. As long as I can have the gym in the morning.
Yeah.
Whoa, it is getting windy out.
Sometimes we hide kombucha up in the gym.
Yeah. It's because we have a small refrigerator up there and we run out of...
Hey, sometimes I'll look at it and I'm like, dang, there's more than I thought up here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, I
love that fridge up there by the
like a fruit smoothie in there or something.
Yeah, I know. It'll have good stuff in there.
What are the bubble things I keep getting? The bubble things. I don't know.
Are you like in your
what sort of workouts does
what is it?
Jasmine? What sort of workout are you currently doing? Kittia wants.
Oh, what I've been doing currently is a combination of the Nordic track, using it on the step function, and then the leg press, free weights, and circuit training on our G2 machine.
We have a Nordic track elliptical.
Yes, I have a Nordic track elliptical, and I use it usually on the stepping function, and it's cool. I love it. And then just hand weights and on our what's the company that makes the G2 machine? I love that thing.
Lifestyle Fitness.
Lifestyle Fitness. Yeah.
So
That's
Mary Kay's asking, how do I change my mailing address for my Patreon account? Literally Google basically what you just said.
Yeah.
And you'll find the tutorial for that.
There's a tutorial.
Because whenever anyone asks me that, like, I just Google the tutorial. It's not like when you're on the other side of Patreon, like, since Jasmine has it's not like you run the site.
No,
so we really don't know how it works. Right. We really don't know how it works more than anyone else. So just Google those, and I'll have like a quick little tutorial. It'll be super easy. Yep.
If you go to Patreon and click help, type change my address, and it will show you step by step how to do it. If we try to show you step by step, it might look different on your monitor, might be different on your phone. You might have a different browser, all that sort of thing. So if you if you just Google it, it will show you what you need to see. And it's super easy to do. Yep.
So just do that up there. And if you have any specific like order questions or anything, just email Matt at strangeling.com.
Yeah.
It's kind of bore everyone else if we
just talked about orders.
Mimi says, if Jasmine is up for the challenge, I still think a Chariot's pin would be very pretty.
I agree.
2-piece or rectangular portrait set.
I very much agree. I might end up trying that with one of the flat sort of enamel finish, or the flat offset type, the metal smooth type pins, as opposed to the soft enamel with the thick black metal that I usually do with the outlines. Just because of the level of detail, I'd want it to not get lost if it shrunk down that small. But yeah, that's something I've definitely been thinking about. And somebody had mentioned light up pins, and I've been looking at that also. The only thing is I worry that like if the battery goes out and then after a year, and some people trade pins and some people like sell them for hundreds of dollars and stuff. I would worry that it would have a limited shelf life, if that makes sense.
So Angela says, is Jasmine eventually going to do all Faces of Fairy as a pin set?
Actually, not all of them. In fact, some of them I think I don't even have scans of.
You don't.
But I'll probably do a bunch of them. I also want to do some of the tiny treasures as the little metal square pins too, because I've kept scans of a lot of those, and they're too small to do prints of. But I think they would be cute as those little square metal pins, and that'd be a great way that people could have them.
We got 20 minutes to the raffle.
Oh, and the final raffle will be the spitting prize wheel.
Woohoo! And I'll preview that. This is not the
this is not what prize. This is what it would look like.
In theory, it would look like this, and you could win this cool prize. I don't know what it's going to be. So it's very random. There is a 1% chance you could win an original painting.
Oh wow!
Oh my! I almost got to.
Won an original painting.
The signed print of the week.
Oh,
that would have been the same as the.
That would have been the same as the first
hour.
Prize, yeah.
So, and I'm surprised that one hasn't come up more.
Me too.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're like 2 canvases in a row.
Yeah, big ones.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm still hoping for the final pick for the complete the 7 deadly sins.
Me too, man.
Yeah. Get on that, Heather. Glow in the dark would work better than light up. Than a light up.
Yeah. And I've done quite a few glow in the dark ones, but I
think what Tammy was asking is like some sort of like maybe even like it has a little button like super crazy. I mean,
like I was thinking like the ones that Disney do, and they'll have Christmas ones that have almost look like little LEDs that are stuck in there.
That would probably be. I mean.
It would be complicated to make because I would have to use a different factory to make the lights and stuff.
And price-wise, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
that's the
month we went bankrupt.
And then it's like, I don't want to get a million emails because some wire came loosely. No. And I end up making like 45 cents total. And it's like, why did I do this to myself?
Is Jasmine going to do any more miniature originals?
Yes. I've actually started in on, there'll be quite a few that will be available at my show in Los Angeles at some point next year at the Corey Helford Gallery. There's going to be a bunch of miniatures, kind of like how we did last time, which is important because we're going to do pins. So like people can get a pin if they get that. Anyway, well, more to talk about that like next year, whatever. But I will be doing some mini originals that we will be putting up in the Patreon exclusive section at Strangeling.com. So another reason to join the Patreon, if you haven't yet, I will be working on some mini paintings. Might be doing it on the Patreon Paint Cam stream, like during a weekday.
Gotcha.
And if that's the case, I'll tell y'all like heads up what time, what day. But you want to be on Patreon, so otherwise you won't see it.
Let's see prizes that we have on the spinning wheel. We have, I think, the portrait. The mini metal portrait pin sets 1 through 4. You
have one of each?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We have an original painting. We have a 10 by 10 canvas. One, right? Well, I mean, you'd have to make it 10 by 10 canvas and 16 by 20 canvas, but I will go up to 18 by 24 if it's better for that image.
Depending what size.
Then we have Forever Strange book. We have a Halloween coloring book. We have mystery pin set. And print of the week or Alice Oracle deck.
Oh, cool.
So we have lots of things.
And the ones that when it's like a 10 by 10 canvas, they like get to pick which one, right?
Yep. Okay. I just sent out that one like 2 days ago or something.
Oh, when somebody won here before?
Yeah.
Which one did they end up choosing?
The Faces of Fairy 164, the one with the cute little baby sea turtle.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Oh, bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. Always good to see you.
So lots of cool prizes. The prize wheel is, it's pretty amazing.
I like it.
I can change it too. I can add more. I could add less.
Stuff. We should put one of those Tinkerbells on there.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah. You guys can just be surprised. No.
Very cool prizes. You and Jasmine are always awesome as always doing this. Well, I remember how we used to have prizes last time, and I thought this would be a more cool way.
Yeah.
Because I looked at some of the items that we had available for prizes and thought, hey, it would always be cool to have the print of the week as a prize.
Yeah.
And it would also be cool to have the pin of the month as a prize. But
also, too,
why not have even cooler, like way cool prizes on the spinning wheel?
Yeah. Also, too, we've been trying to make stuff like that a little bit better, more fun, more worthwhile, because we haven't been able to come out to conventions or like do live shows at galleries or anything like that. So it's important to us that we're doing fun stuff and actually engaging with people online.
Yep.
It feels so weird not having been anywhere for so long.
Yeah. Hey, this is cool news for locals, and Jasmine, I just saw it the other day. The new Bill and Ted movie is coming to our local drive-in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that.
We love our drive-in, so.
Yes.
Well, that's the first time I think they've gotten a new movie for a while. Isn't it?
Abigail says I miss people.
Oh.
I miss Soylent Green. It's weird to look up the name of someone you're related to see famous birthdays as one of the results.
Is my birthday on a list of famous people?
I maybe so.
That's funny.
That is funny. Oh, that is cool. I watched the new Bill and Ted movie.
Oh,
silly funny. Cool. Yeah, Charlotte said yeah.
That's cool.
I wonder if they have the birthday right.
I don't know. I remember I was on a list of famous people born in the UK once, and I was like, I was born in Kansas.
Jasmine, love your work, and this is my first Twitch view. You got me to set up an account.
Oh,
yay,
excellent.
String Bean! Are you following us? Is the Faces of Fairy series finished, or will there be more? Haven't seen any in a while.
You know, I kind of stopped doing them when we changed the sizes of our canvases, and I started doing larger canvases because all of the Faces of Fairy up to that point had been like little 6x6s, and we were making them bigger. So I hadn't really done that, and I started doing the Tiny Treasures instead, which are super little, like about 3 inches by 3 inches. So it's something I might revisit in the future, but since I'm working on so many projects, like both commercial stuff and like for my upcoming show, I don't know how much I would do specifically studies that are that small. But it might be something I do just for fun sometimes.
So Jasmine,
yeah.
Charlotte and Abigail in the room, they said it says you were born in City, USA.
Yeah.
And they're both trying to tell the same story, and Abigail says Charlotte's still in my stories. And then she says, shush. These are sisters, by the way.
Yes, these are my nieces, and they are sisters.
Actually cousins, but nieces is close enough.
They're my cousins' children.
It's just easier to say
they're my
aunt.
friends. Yes, they're my cousins, whatever they are.
We're the cool ones. Like I said.
Yeah, they're the cool ones.
Yikes, about to go through the Baltimore Tunnel. Be careful, Bubba. Oh my gosh. I was scared of the Baltimore Tunnel because I thought that whales might be
Matt thought whales would be above him. That was before you ever went on with me on the channel, like, or the Eurostar, yeah? That was the first time.
Yeah, I think so.
That you would have gone underwater. Although you would have been technically, like, you'd been under the tube by then, hadn't you? Or wait, had you not been? Was that before we visited Annie out in London?
We hadn't been in the channel, but
no, but we'd been under the Thames
I had been to by that time we had been to London.
Yeah, so you'd been under the Thames and stuff, but you hadn't been under an ocean.
I didn't really think about it.
Yeah. Because if you like go to, Waterloo Station, you get, if you're coming from our house, you go under the Thames to get to it.
So, Abby thinks that they're going to take over the chat room.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm out. You guys go ahead and take it. I'll see you later.
This is on you.
I'm walking down some stairs. I'm closing the door. I'm coming through the window. Have a good chat. Thank you.
This is turning out cute. I don't know, like I said, what colors still I'm going to do, but we'll see if I can zoom out a bit. Wait, is this not working?
Is it
I think
frozen
it's not
again?
Working again. Maybe.
I better get back in the chat because I don't think that Abby can help with that one.
Abby broke my camera. No. Is it working?
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of ice bucket.
I think I zoomed in too much.
Wow.
I zoomed in way too much. Okay.
Cool. I'm just happy that you can do that. That's so neat.
Too. That's like one of my favorite things about this.
Yeah, eventually it's going to zoom out of the planet there, Jasmine.
I was going to say.
It's like Time Bandits.
I can't. Okay. There we go.
That
does not exactly help, Maddie.
Oh.
Jesus. That does not help.
All right. Allura. Oh, Allura is a great pin.
She's actually one of my favorite ones I think I've done this year. That was, and she was super sparkly, Maddie. You like her, huh? She had green, she had, I think, 2 or 3 types of sparkly on her.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, and it was like it was not the best time in the world, and we just kind of rewarded everyone with a print. Remember that month?
I remember, yes.
I was like, let's get them a print, Jasmine. I just want these. It was like, because things were so late in the mail, and that's when.
Oh man, that's right when the coronavirus was starting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It would be cool if there was a chat where we could talk to you guys, like a voice chat. I think that's called a phone. Do you remember that, Charlotte? Phone?
I have a phone, but...
Or Zoom? Maybe we'll Zoom with Bradley sometime.
Oh, yeah. God, I haven't, like... I've talked to my cousins and stuff, like, on the computer, but I haven't talked to so much family for a while. FaceTime
is awesome, says Angela. I hate the name. You can do some FaceTime. It's like, it sounds offensive.
Well, you know, that's a phrase other than before that. That's like if you had to put in some FaceTime somebody, like if you're going to have a meeting with somebody, or you're a congressman, you've got to go put in some FaceTime.
It sounds like a chore.
It is. It's meant to be dismissive.
It's basically like saying it's chores the app.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
FaceTime.
But no, I
face plant. I wish it was called face plant.
I hate FaceTime because, you know, those earphones I have.
Sounds rather. How does it? It doesn't sound like, unless you're talking about something else.
What?
I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Oh, okay. You want me to guess? No.
Don't guess. I'm trying to find, my favorite is somewhere in one of my notebooks. It's a temporary tattoo. Like one of Jasmine's.
Oh, one of my designs? There was, for a while, there was like those little
I love those.
Yeah, remember they would like be at grocery stores, they were like
our friend Delphin's got a bunch of stickers in those lately.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know if she has temporary tattoos, but or maybe they're stickers. There's something. She's got cool. But she's done a bunch of those recently. Man. Sadly, I don't even see those machines around much.
I know. Well, I haven't been to like a store.
But like fans were telling her, yeah, I saw it here or there, but I don't know if they have much around our town.
Yeah.
I asked what Abby's favorite painting of Jasmine's was. I don't know. It's different being related to Jasmine, probably in a way. It's
probably
like,
so.
You figured the artwork's just there if you want it.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of my relatives probably don't even really. know my
so
artwork.
Charlotte's an artist too.
Yeah, both of them are
Gee whiz.
like an art. Yeah.
It's yellow and black. Is it a bumblebee? Because you'll have some friends in here that love bumblebees.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've done a few with bumblebees. Yeah, I saw so many bumblebees out. Was it like 2 days ago in our yard?
For real?
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
Were they on the Jasmine?
They were on the crepe myrtle, the bottle brush tree. They might have been in the Jasmine that were climbing up in the crepe myrtle.
A fairy that's black and yellow.
Gothling number 8.
It could be.
No. What could be Bumblebee Fairy, Bumblebee Dragonling.
Gothling number 8, I think, was a temporary tattoo.
Yeah, I know. And she was black and yellow and it's a fairy. Do you think I'm just randomly saying cool numbers? What? You gonna try to trick me?
Let's see. I will put this link in the room and you tell me if this is it.
That one's from a long time.
It is old school.
That's from before they were born, actually.
It is.
Yeah. I think.
Do you remember when Abigail fell asleep underneath we were out in the back. The parents were in the backyard having a adult beverages, and I came in, and back then she was Ruthie, and she was just passed out underneath the coffee table, and it looked like they had like a more wild time than we had. Toys were everywhere. They had trashed the living room.
Yeah, that
was so funny. Yep, that was it.
Awesome.
But yeah, they looked like they had just like partied really hard, all passed out.
It's like that picture you have from New Year's with Milo.
Oh, that's because they said that was it, and that's because they've had it for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Your favorite could be. Some of my favorites are super like.
I did
Genesis.
I did a painting of their mom.
I mean, beginning. I
did a painting of their mom when she was very young.
You did a Jillian?
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
A Jillian fairy. It was. I had met her like once.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her for a while. Now I'm getting all sentimental.
I was gonna say I'm thinking all my family now because
she still has it hanging up. She loves it.
Oh really?
Aww.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh wow, that's from ages
Twitch
ago.
turns into like a mini family reunion.
Might as well.
Aw. Hey, keep it, man.
Yeah.
Might be worth something.
It probably
How I found out about Jasmine was via a sticker of Allura. Too cool.
That's hilarious. It's funny because that was one of the earlier paintings I had that was really popular, and then it's one of my favorite pins I've done just this year, like 20 years later,
Yeah.
And it's still a design I like.
Allura is, I think you hit the nail on the head as far as design, what people might want to see on a shirt or a poster.
Yeah. I mean, I still have that tank top from back when they did that for like the mountain. Oh my God, the old t-shirt company. And they had like tank tops of Allura, and I have one I wore like maybe 2 weeks ago. So,
Jillian was the one who asked if you to check it and see if you had a Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
The creative category is kind of cool on Twitch.
Yeah, there's people up here like sewing and doing all sorts of stuff.
There's if you guys want to check out some interesting, the ones where people are like working out.
Yeah, exercise
I watch those sometimes.
Ones. There's people cooking, and crafting, and all sorts of stuff.
It's other things besides video games.
Yeah.
But I understand that's a sport, esports.
Yeah.
Brandon
oh yeah,
explains
he does all that
to me about the esports.
Yeah.
Came on late today. Can you tell me about the piece you're working on? Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you tell Mary Kay?
Yeah. This is Darling Dragonling 6, which was a painting I had started as a demonstration piece at the Kansas City Renaissance Festival a couple years ago, and I'd packed up because it started raining, and then I've just recently found it again and unpacked it from my studio. So I've just started in doing some of the shading because basically it started off earlier. This broadcast is just a sketch. She's just one that I'm gonna just sell myself. She's not for a specific show. I think Matt said we already have a few people lined up who are interested in the original. If anybody is, you can email us at matt@strangeling.com. He posts that occasionally. And the original will be $2,500. And we have a couple people on the list, but we always take backups. We'll also have the Masterpiece editions available if anybody's interested in reserving those. Those will be $595, 16 by 20, which is about 4 times as big as the original. Hand embellished. We'll have 5 of those. And then we'll have regular prints and paper and regular canvases and everything available too.
We are like a minute away from the spinning wheel.
Oh my gosh, are we? Oh, exciting.
Yeah, and we're just a few minutes away from our broadcast ending.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I thought we had another hour. I will be back broadcasting. For those of you who are my Patreon patrons, I'll be now that we know how it works well, this Tuesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 p.m. in the afternoon Eastern Time. this Tuesday, I will be broadcasting on my Patreon paint cam via Crowdcast. So as long as you're a Patreon member, I'll send out a little thingy that says, hey, this is when my Crowdcast is going to start. Reserve your spot. It's completely free. You just click a little thingy and it says, reserve my spot. And then you get an alert right before it starts. And that just is like it's the 2 cameras you see here on Twitch. But I don't have the chat room, and then we don't have audio turned on because it's when I'm working here in my studio. That way you can see what I'm doing, you learn more about technique and stuff, but you can't really interact, but it's kind of fun though.
Oh, that means that's time to pick a winner.
Oh, okay, cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers, I'm going to pick a winner. Here we go.
Who is it?
Jebs 57.
Jebs 57.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's see. Now what we're going to do is choose a prize on the prize wheel. Here we go.
Oh, wait, this way.
Ooh, what is it? I don't know.
What is it?
You won a Halloween something.
A Halloween something!
Halloween coloring book.
Halloween coloring book!
Yay!
Huzzah!
Awesome. It's a Halloween coloring book. It cut it off.
Oh.
I'll fix that. I'll move it up
okay.
later. Yay, it's a Halloween coloring book.
Oh,
okay. Actually,
that's a good
appropriate.
prize.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Halloween. And I will autograph it for you. And we'll mail it to you. If you already have one, give it to your friend or color it again in different colors. Or try out watercolors.
All right, that was awesome.
And what was the name of the person you won again? I'll say it out loud.
Jebs 57, and I'm putting the info
57.
in the room right now.
Jebs 57 is the winner. It's a good coloring book. I think that I don't know if that one or the Alice one is my favorite. I don't know.
Yay! So Jebs saw it.
Oh, excellent! Congratulations, Jebs. And again, you Patreon people will see me day after tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Keep an eye on my Patreon for the link and the reminder. You can watch my paint cam if you like. And I might even do it a different day this week also. I'm wanting to do it a couple days a week, maybe during the day when I'm just painting here at my desk, being quiet and painting. And then next Sunday, we'll be back here at Twitch.
Yay!
And I think that's all.
Yay!
Well, thank you, all of you.
Bye,
again,
guys.
If you haven't yet, go join Patreon. Love you.
Catch you later.
Bye.